What is up, everybody, and welcome back to your favorite Wednesday night wrestling podcast with your host, Chuck Winchester, with your host, Josh D. Board, and with your still reigning, still defending for only 5 more days,
Nope,
4 more days.
That's not right.
RSH heavyweight champion of the world, Yvonne D. Board. And for those of you with the benefit of video, not photography, you will see on your screen the face of Wrestlebuddy, Jimmy Bay.
Thank you guys for having me. It's been too long. Glad you guys could have me back. I'm ready to go over some more Rumble stuff, man. I'm pumped. I'm excited.
Arguably the best event of the year, better than Wrestlemania.
I believe so.
Absolutely,
I agree. Yeah.
Definitely better than Saudi Arabia events. Blood money, whatever they call them these days. Yeah. Awesome to have you, man. Really appreciate you. Excited to hear your picks. It's the first Wrestlemania not booked by first Royal Rumble not booked by Vincent Kennedy McMahon. So always excited about that life. And let's just get into it. We're just out of the Wrestlemania X. Jesus Christ, I keep doing that. We were just out of the RAW XXX, which is a pretty good show for a Raw. First Raw I watched start to finish live in probably a decade, to be honest with you.
Damn.
So very, very cool. Usually I watch it, the
That
next
tells
day.
you something.
Yeah, he texted me. He's like, I'm watching Raw live. And I was like, I normally start a half hour late. So I can skip through the commercials, but I was like, live.
That's new for Chuck.
Yeah. It's been a long time since you watched Raw.
It's been a
been a
long
minute.
time.
Like I'm used to his texts at on Wednesday morning, like, hey, I just watched Raw. It's like,
It was okay.
It's all right.
It was fine.
all right. Hello to the 3 people watching.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up? Yeah, dude, I'm pumped. We're doing a predictions tonight. We have all kinds of stuff going on, and I guarantee you,
There we go.
Wednesday night next week, not only will the Bengals be going to the Super Bowl,
Oh,
but also
God,
Chuck
no.
Winchester will be your current.
Don't put
RSH
this title in
champion.
the same boat as the Bengals. Do not.
Do not.
That Bengals crap.
Did you just say that I was going to win the belt back?
I didn't know.
All right. Because I blocked it
Chuck
out
and
after
I
you
could
said you
agree
were
that-
going to win.
Chuck and I can agree you're not winning the
Dude,
belt.
baby, so the fucking your Tony Khan thing. So I watched this video on Twitter and I finally understand why you drink water. Like he does drink water like that.
Yeah, man. Just like this.
Damn.
I get in the character, man.
Look, it froze you.
That's the Tony
Clip
Khan
it.
experience right there.
I'm sure Tony Khan. Never mind. We'll keep it
Oh,
PG. All right, where do y'all want to start on this
there's so
card?
much to
Hey,
start
man, up to
with.
you.
All right, so we'll do this.
Oh,
Oh, we're going
so the,
all in on the Royal Rumble right now. I like it.
I mean, all 4 matches.
going
Five.
to
There's only 5 matches.
this is a tough
but-
one off the back already. Thanks all.
That is
All right,
tough.
Baby, you've been gone for a while on your 8-month vacation after Christmas. So we're glad you found time and you're busy.
Exactly. Busy schedule.
I'm going to WrestleMania. I'm going to fucking.
I know this guy.
Baby is going to Saudi.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck. He
One
will
day I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna do it. Just so I can say I did it. Like, why not?
Exactly. There you go.
All right, Baby. So this match to me, there's a lot of layers to it.
Exactly.
So what do you think?
Ooh.
Well, first, what the fuck do you think of Pitch Black? Like, I don't even know what the fuck it
I
is,
know.
but it is sponsored
It's
by
Mountain
Mountain Dew.
It's
So I'm
Mountain Dew. It's
gonna
drink.
hide my Coca-Cola. No,
I think Mountain Dew is owned by Coca-Cola.
that's
So-
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
fucking stupid. What do I know?
All right. So, what is your expectations for this? Because this is the first match of its kind, I think.
I think it's the first
As far
one.
as
Since
I
we
know.
don't know what the fuck it is.
Expectations are low because I don't know what the fuck it is. That's the
Okay.
base.
Exactly.
If I had a better
That's
idea,
fair.
I'd be like, okay, I could wrap my head around something, but I don't know. Like, it's Bray Wyatt, so they could literally just turn the arena black, and you might just hear boom, bam. You might just hear them stomping around the ring and stuff.
Yeah, pitch
And
black match. Like,
You hear LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
what if they both wear night vision goggles? So on the Titantron, we just see those two fighting each other like it's Call of Duty or something.
And you
Like
see,
Randy Orton did a few years ago when he beat the shit out of them with the chair in the back. Put the night
Yeah,
vision goggles on, turn the light
You
on.
know how this match would end if Vince was booking it? Bray would Sister Abbott to a 12-pack of Mountain Dew just for the sponsor.
Right.
Remember, Vince is a money guy.
That's true.
that's true.
Maybe there's a
Needs that
pitch.
Dew money.
Maybe it's like a ladder match. You got to get the Mountain Dew from the. I don't know. Like you just have no idea with it. So I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the
I
Bray
do-
Wyatt
I do know that a week after the Royal Rumble, I'm going to a live event. And
For sure.
one of the matches
You
that
are.
one of the matches that they're promoting is a LA Knight Bray Wyatt street fight.
Ooh,
So
I
I'm
like
gonna
it.
go ahead and assume that it's some kind of street fight.
Okay.
I'd believe that. I kind of picture it maybe like a strobe light scenario, like lights will come on and off, shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, like a horror movie kind of scenario. That's
That'd be
kind of what I
awesome.
picture. Yeah,
It's crazy. When Bray came back, I didn't think LA Knight would be where they went.
Exactly, me either.
me neither.
And we still haven't seen him wrestle.
Yep.
And it's fine.
But
It's
we've
fine,
seen him
yeah.
almost murder LA Knight, so that's always nice.
We did.
Yeah. So when it comes to picking this match,
Ugh.
it's
Huh.
difficult for me.
Me
Maybe
too.
last time you're on here,
Me too.
I don't know if it's a foregone conclusion that Bray goes over in this match. You have the Uncle Howdy factor, and then like it's a gimmick match. So Howdy could screw him over. LA Knight could
Yeah.
get the win, which would catapult LA Knight.
Sure.
And Bray's still fine because I guess
Yeah.
Howdy versus Bray's the rumored plan
Yep.
for Mania.
Makes sense.
So
This
and
is-
he just got the greatest seal of approval Monday when they
He
did the whole
did.
passing of the torch thing. Was really fucking cool.
Poor
to see.
LA Knight. He
It
can't
was
win.
great to see Taker and Bray in the same ring together.
Absolutely. Yep.
I remember Taker did an interview and they were like, "How do you feel that they let Bray Wyatt go?" He goes, "Dude, I have no idea what." He's like, He's like, "I don't understand it." He said he was the closest thing to him that he'd seen.
Absolutely.
He said that he pitched for Bray to go over at Mania, and Vince said, "Hell no."
Of course he did.
Which is a
And-
joke.
Yeah, exactly.
And that match was in the daytime.
But then
which
he
I'll
was
never get
like,
over.
"Brock," and Vince's like, "Yeah, do it."
Yeah,
Brock needs a big win, but
exactly.
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So when
unreal.
picking it, so by your head nod for you audio listeners, I think maybe he's leaning toward LA Knight.
I think
I
he is.
said
Thank you.
I said LA Knight
Kinda
the
froze
moment
there
this
in that-
thing started.
So what do you guys? Who do you guys have then?
I'm not going next.
Oh,
I don't
It's your turn.
I'm going against
You going
Bray
Bray?
here. I'm going Bray. I'm going with the sure thing.
It's tough
There's layers to all these matches.
because Uncle Howdy could come.
This ain't even the hardest one to pick.
No, that's the cool thing about this card. Is
Yeah.
Every match could go either way.
And Triple H has been doing this whole, "Oh, you think this is happening? Fuck
Yeah.
you. Watch this."
In reality, I want LA Knight to win because
Right.
it will add a layer to the Bray Wyatt gimmick that's going on.
I
But
agree.
I just can't see Bray Wyatt losing.
Bray Wyatt's winning this bad
Who you
boy.
picking?
I got Bray Wyatt.
I'm going LA Knights. This is going to win me my belt back.
Yes, it will. Smart pick.
Howdy will cost Bray Wyatt was my prediction in this. It's a
Could be.
gimmick match. And it's not going to
Yeah.
hurt Bray. LA Knight's going to be catapult. I want Knight and Cena.
Knight and Cena. I would like
I
that.
want Cena.
Uncle Howdy's.
Theory, you could find something else for his ass to do. Like I
No.
want Knight and Cena. Cena and dude, him and Cena and Knight on the mic would be amazing.
It would be fun. Yeah, yeah.
And then Cena's gonna make fun of how he says yeah every fucking 14 seconds. But I want you guys just to think though.
I don't
If it
think-
wasn't for Vince not able to keep it in his pants, Bray Wyatt would be unemployed and LA Knight would be posing at a Maxim male model shoot
Mm.
He
somewhere.
probably would have been cut by now, honestly.
Yeah, so like I like how the male
Yeah.
models have not been on TV, but they slid them into SmackDown in that tag team tournament.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
low key. I don't know what the fuck Mace was wearing, but he better not come on our show ever again dressed like
And then just like that.
You hear that, Mace?
He's
You're not
banned.
welcome at RSH.
he's banned.
We can't even look at
We
you.
don't like your SmackDown attire. You're banned.
What did he was wearing like booty shorts or something? I was like, what the fuck? I guess I'm
I don't think.
Whatever.
I don't think.
Fucking
I don't
Mace.
think. We'll
so
see
we
it.
got I'm gonna put these in.
I don't
banner.
think we'll see an Uncle Howdy. I think he
Oh
only.
dude, Uncle Howdy's definitely gonna
He's
appear.
got to appear, but I don't think he's going to bother Bray.
He's been messing with Alexa
I
with
think,
Amy.
I think,
lately.
I think he's going to start going after Alexa first. I know he has issues with Bray for some reason, but I think he's going to start focus on Alexa first. I think he's going to let Bray win, and then he's going to make him miserable, like he has.
All right.
Now, Uncle Howdy,
Well, the
We'll see.
picks are locked.
come on, Bray Wyatt.
I mean, it can really go either way. And
All right.
honestly, it probably will be. Storyline wise, LA Knight makes sense.
It does.
But
I just can't see Bray losing.
I mean, if it's going to
Right off the
continue
bat,
as
I can't
well,
do it.
yeah.
I don't know.
The,
We
the way I
haven't
looked at it is Bray Wyatt was probably part of for his story with Uncle Howdy. He was going to take a loss in his first match. So Triple H is like, what if we put LA Knight in there with you? Because this is going to, like Josh keeps saying, it's going to catapult him if he beats him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing that he can hang with anybody on the microphone, and he's showing that. He's not showing that he's the punk bitch, scaredy
Right.
cat heel that you normally see. He'll get in there with you.
Well,
Yeah, he
This
called him
has
out.
done so much for LA Knight. It's crazy.
yeah.
And I see him winning Money in the Bank later
It's
this year.
crazy.
That's
Yeah,
how
he-
Triple H
that's
said
how
the
much
most booking
this is
shit.
elevating.
So you just mentioned a good point. Not thinking about it. Maybe he just left us. So he's back. So, you mentioned that he's going to lose his first match. When did Bray Wyatt come back? It's been a minute.
When did he come back?
SummerSlam?
Slam.
SummerSlam.
And we're at
Ish.
the Royal Rumble.
It wasn't at SummerSlam.
No, it was
pay-per-view, was it?
when did he?
it was Extreme
I mean,
Rules. It
Riddle-
came out at the end of Extreme Rules.
Yeah, because Riddle and fought
Okay.
Seth.
So
And
was that September?
Stream Rules is in June.
June.
No, it was in September, October.
Okay. So he
Okay.
came back
September.
early fall, and we're at the Royal Rumble now. Still no match from Bray Wyatt, but he's still this relevant. It's kind of crazy to think
Long
about.
term
Yeah, I
storytelling.
mean, it's interesting. You want to think about that. He hasn't had a match yet. We see him all the time.
Right.
You think he had a match by now, but nope.
Well, it should fire everybody.
He's
in for
gonna
this one.
dominate
I'm excited
this
for this
match.
one.
I
It
like
hit
it.
me last week that the Rumble was this week, and I was like, shit, hell yeah, finally.
This is the
I
mastermind
got
of Bray
spoiled by
Wyatt.
football on Saturdays and Sundays, so now the Saturdays are gone. It's like, oh, that's he did that.
2 more Sundays.
This match is the mastermind of Bray Wyatt. LA
Yeah.
Knight, I feel sorry for you, but
Well,
he's not scared.
LA Knight is winning. Yeah,
He's about to get a night.
I got to learn the yeah part. I've been randomly screaming.
He's
it.
not winning.
Yeah.
Got me weird.
Yeah, put your throat in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I will continue to scream it.
I,
Poorly.
I like LA Knight, but nope.
All right, so we got split. Bray on the left side of me, then me and Bebe got LA Knight.
Because Chuck
I
and
like
I
it.
know what's up.
All right.
For sure.
Now
That's
this is, to me is the hardest match to pick. Bebe, I'm gonna lean on you for this one
Another
as well.
tough one.
It's easy. Easy
All
peasy.
right.
Kind
The
of
Uncle
easy.
Howdy factor.
I think he's going to show in this.
So
match
is
for
Uncle
sure.
Howdy a pro for Alexa or a con?
That's
Because
tough.
it's helped her
Historically,
and
a
it's
con.
hurt her.
Historically, a con because she loses her matches when he shows up.
Well, remember on Raw, it saved her
It
last
saved her.
week because Bianca was kicking her ass, and then he came out, and then Bianca stopped, and then Alexa DDT'd her on the floor. We couldn't
But
see
they
it.
didn't end the match though.
They just brought
the
it
fight
This is
ended. So the one when she was in a match, she showed up. She lost that match technically because she attacked the
And
referee.
she said on Monday she don't need Bray or Uncle Howdy. She wished people would shut up about it.
So I would say historically, it's bad for Alexa because it makes her go crazy and she loses the match.
because he appears and then she don't know what she's doing. And we seen what happened in the title match last time. She lost.
Look, if Bianca, Charlotte's what they want to do, they got to get the
No.
crap off of her. I know. I don't want Charlotte. When her and Rick came out together, I went and took a shit. I didn't even have to shit. I just went and sat on the toilet until I stopped hearing them talk.
You want to fight someone like Charlotte, don't you?
Yeah, I need a chick. Stop. I'm trying to clean up my language on the internet.
I'm trying. Okay.
I'm trying. I'm
Okay.
talking about
Only on the
Charlotte's
internet.
fucking penis right now.
When you hear
But,
that name, you lose it. Okay.
Anyways, I'm picking Alexa. I think Howdy comes out. Fucking Alexa goes insane, hits Sister Abigail, and Bianca loses the belt. Finally. And then Bianca's going to re-enter the Rumble
I agree with that statement.
and be
yeah.
one of the. I'll get to my Rumble prediction later. But yeah, I got Alexa winning with the help of Howdy.
I do too.
What do you think, Jimmy?
Okay, so I want to pick Alexa, I do, but
Uh-oh.
the fact that she keeps basically turning down Uncle Howdy, I think is going to be her downfall here, and it's going to end up being Bianca going over. Like you said, Uncle Howdy's going to screw her. That's what's going to happen. How so? I don't know. But every time he comes up, she snaps and then she goes, I don't need him. I don't need Bray. It's all about me. And then they're going to be like, oh, okay, well, then this is what you get for it, to make her realize, yeah, you do need us.
Fair enough. That's a good prediction. Yvonne?
I gotta go with Jimmy on that. I'm gonna go with
Ooh.
Bianca. I'm gonna switch.
Yeah, you
Jimmy,
missed her.
man.
You know what? I'm going Bianca too.
Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, it was a great point.
If you think,
exactly. When you really think about it, he really doesn't help her. He
This guy
really
uses
don't.
the force over here. Makes
Exactly. 'cause this was tough.
Where's this whole? Shut up! I'm like that death stare. Like I'm just that blank stare. I'm just like I'm thinking.
This is
Audio
tough one.
listeners, I appreciate you guys. Live listeners, fuck y'all.
It's just tough.
There you go.
I was in the middle of
Oh,
this
hey,
match,
there's a
so-
comment.
Uh-oh.
Oh, James.
Oh God.
James used to work with me at Pioneer years ago. He's
Oh,
in
nice.
Florida now.
Oh, yeah.
He's all spoiled like Bebe is.
Yes.
Hey, James, how many wrestling events are you going to this month? Bebe is going to 12.
12,000
Do you know Bebe got tickets to WrestleMania 50 in Las Vegas already?
already. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not playing.
You seriously have tickets already?
Yeah.
That
That's
Omos
awesome.
versus Goldberg's son WrestleMania main event
Oh,
for
There you go.
WrestleMania
God.
10 years in the future is going to be money.
Yeah.
Well, you guys may have changed your minds, but I'm still going with Alexa Bliss.
I want her to win.
What's her
So
name?
do
Bianca
I.
has been champion since WrestleMania last year, and it's time for a change. And
I like how
that
Bebe
changes Alexa.
Bebe just shit on my Royal Rumble prediction too, like on the fly.
This match was tough for me. I was in the middle because it could go either way, but
Both of these, God damn it, Bray, you're making my life hard. All right,
exactly.
That's a
I
good
don't
left
think
either.
Uncle Howdy's going to help her. I don't.
I think he might show up.
He'll show up.
So
Oh.
James said, not one. I'm in Clearwater, Florida now.
I've been to Clearwater. Very nice. I like Clearwater.
Is the water clear there?
I think
No.
there's a. I think.
Oh, shit.
I think that's where the
No.
the Scientology.
Oh,
I think there's a Scientology building in Clearwater, and we were like fucking with the building, and then we like ran away because we were gonna get kidnapped by Scientologists. Pretty sure that was Clearwater.
All right.
Converted.
Well, he said he had Cody winning. Sorry, James. I skipped
And we're
over your
going to see
comment.
Bianca retain, go like what Josh said. Charlotte's the next thing.
All right, so let me
unfortunately,
lock in the picks.
God, this pay per view's tough.
So Bebe convinced everybody in the world to change.
Except Chuck Winchester.
He ain't scared. I was conflicted in this match. That's for
It's-
sure.
Dude,
They're all tough.
I'm
They
better
are
than
shit.
tough.
They could go either way.
I'm
Exactly.
extremely, like,
Nervous and excited because everything always goes.
you know, I always
crazy.
struggle spelling Bianca.
I do too.
So does Bianca.
Just put
I like
EST.
Bianca.
All
There
right,
you go.
that's fine. It's official. Bam.
But Princess Katana.
I'm putting my Adam Pierce hat on. It's official now. Bebe, Josh and Yvonne, Bianca, Chuck, Alexa. Pitch black match. Bebe and Josh, LA Knight,
But
Yvonne
me
and
and
Chuck,
Chuck's on
Bray
this
Wyatt.
one.
So these are locked. Which Rumble do you guys want to do first?
Don't matter.
Oh, I don't. Probably
Wait.
the women's.
Ladies first. We,
Yeah.
pretend we care about that shit on the show.
Don't. I do.
All right. So let's
Show
do the
some
fun
res-
part.
Show some respect.
Who went? So you went first, and I went first. Chuck,
What's
Uh-oh.
up?
it's your turn to go first.
Chuck first.
Ooh,
Give me
surprise
some
entrance.
surprise entrance for
Are
the
you
women
kidding me?
that you'd like to see.
Surprises? Oh.
Yeah, there's going to be some prizes.
Okay.
Hey, remember? Do you guys remember last year when they fired their whole women's division and then
They
they had to
did.
start pulling people from other
From
companies?
TNA.
Ain't that
But,
sad?
hey, can we borrow Mickey James? We have 8 women on our main roster.
We're desperate. We need somebody.
Vince, you can use NXT. What the fuck is that? Call Mickey James.
I thought I
I
killed
think we'll
that
see
thing.
some of our old. I thought we took her out in the garbage. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, wow.
So I think we're going to see our usuals. We'll see Alita. We'll probably see a Molly Holly.
Yeah.
We'll
I
probably
hope
see a
not.
Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
When it comes to surprise entrances, like somebody we're not expecting,
That's-
I really don't have an answer. I don't know
It could be-
women's that
it
well.
could be someone from NXT.
Chelsea
Um,
Green.
Chelsea.
yeah.
I like Chelsea Green. I do.
Yeah,
I think-
Chelsea for sure.
I think we
Chelsea
get a.
That makes sense because she
I think
signed,
her.
right?
I think her and Zach both, or Matt, where the fuck his name is.
Matt
now. I
Cardona?
think they're both
Your buddy.
likely. Like I would
Yeah.
have him in my men's.
I would
I agree, too.
I would agree with that. Chelsea does make sense now that you say that.
Bebe, you know the indie shit better.
Oh,
Exactly.
oh, Brandy Rhodes.
She
That's
can't
a
rap.
good. That's actually a nice shout. I haven't heard anyone say that yet.
Well,
That's a
we've
good
seen
one.
her in Cody's little promos.
I
so-
saw her on the AEW.
That's a
She
good
can
point.
sing.
I was thinking. That.
James said no Bella twins, please.
Probably
Hey, I was
not.
gonna say,
No, not after Monday.
no, not
Well,
after Monday.
did you guys see that Nikki commented about that? She said
She did.
she was double booked because she had to promote her own show. Nikki
She
does
did.
it my way, I do, or some shit, whatever it was.
Her wedding Thursday
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Wedding I do, Nikki, because she still has to go over the fact that John Cena dumped her, so she still has to let everybody know that she did get married eventually, and she's okay.
So did John Cena. So did he. That's what makes it funny.
All right, Bebe, who on the outside
Yeah.
are you looking at?
I think Kyrie Sane shows
Okay.
up.
That makes sense.
I think she does, and this is gonna surprise a lot of people. I think you're gonna see Mercedes Moné. I think she's gonna show up at the
Oh,
Rumble.
gross.
Also, like that's not going to be her.
No.
Like she's still Sasha Banks,
With her
right?
ugly hair, no. No.
I'm not saying I
Like,
want to see it.
That's ugly hair.
I don't.
That's like Chuck hating. Chuck hates every wrestler that wrestles barefoot except Solo
Chuck and I are just honest.
Well, at
Okay?
least he has, at least
and
he's
Riddle.
At least he's taped. Well, Riddle took a minute.
I just can't look at her. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right,
And then
Yvonne, who you like to see?
Who I would like to see him. Oh Lord. So we're gonna see like Chuck said, maybe a Trish Stratus, Alita. I see maybe like a Mickey James.
Is there any women that the Vince fired that Triple H is like?
Well, Kerry Sane, possibly.
Nia Jax.
Yeah, we haven't seen her. in
Nia
forever.
Jax is another one.
I hope not. That was the only release I actually was like, hell yeah, good call, Vince. You did it. Like,
I don't think it would be her returning full time or anything. I think it would be a one-off thing though.
that makes sense.
I was gonna
yeah.
say like the Lita, the Trish, the fucking Tori Wilson,
Kelly, we saw one before.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yep.
I mean, really, I just don't know the
Michelle
women's
McCool was
division
one of them.
outside of the WWE. Really, that would be like, holy shit.
Well, I've
Chelsea
seen-
Green and Brandy would be the only two that
We
be
saw
like,
Beth Phoenix
that's
at
cool.
one point too.
Yeah, I think Beth will be there. Edge will be back in this Rumble. I would
Michelle
think.
McCool.
Look, how many
So many people.
how many comebacks at the Rumble before Edge is gonna get stale though? Like
That's exactly
every like he
This
he's
is- This is his last one.
only on like a part-time deal, but like he gets hurt, then he has an epic comeback every 4
He
months.
does.
At the
So,
Rumble.
like
He does.
he's
Yeah.
coming back on Raw. He's back at SummerSlam. He's back at the Rumble for the third straight
You're
year.
not
Like
wrong.
Right. You're
they
not.
do. At least they're not going to treat it like, oh my god, like the first time.
Yeah, the
So it's
first time
just
makes
like,
sense.
oh, cool, Edge is back.
The first time they needed to do that because it made total sense.
Oh my god, Pendergraft. He would love to see Nia versus Rhea Ripley.
Why?
Why?
Why do you want Rhea's career over?
Exactly.
She's gonna like the only good thing Nia Jax has done is punch Becky in the face on purpose and make Becky an icon because that's the only thing she's done. And my hole, that was pretty funny.
That when she fell off the thing.
That was my ringtone for 1 week. It was just my hole on repeat.
So if we're looking at surprise entrances, I could see people from NXT coming.
But I wouldn't really consider NXT a surprise.
I'm talking about outside of their doors. Because I do expect NXT to be utilized a lot better.
I do too.
All right, let's touch on that. Who from NXT would be going to be in it? I want to see the chick from Andre Chase University. Chase University. Remember the guy who cusses after people?
Yeah. I got you.
We're trying to get Chuck hip to NXT. I showed him Andre Chase and I was like, this dude's amazing.
He likes him.
I like him.
Dude, I love Andre Chase.
I do too.
I mean, match striker.
Bright spots on NXT. A few of them.
Oh, yeah, you hate NXT. I forgot. You watched that other shit.
Man.
Did you see Grayson Waller's t-shirt?
Grayson Waller's amazing. He is the highest, the highlight of the show.
Now.
What?
Don't change your tune now. It's
no,
like,
I said there are a few bright spots.
Grayson every time I mention, you're like, that's amazing. Yeah, all of it.
No.
Breaker is my bitch. That was an amazing shirt. Grayson Waller is amazing.
He is.
I believe it. I like Waller.
I mean, AJ Styles washed up ass. Wanted to feud with him to be relevant again.
Let's not go that far.
This fucking guy.
You know, AJ Styles has the same odds to win the Rumble that Vince does.
We know he's injured.
Well, when he had a broken ankle, that's what's going to happen.
Right.
He's only a man.
You know who else broke their ankle? Patrick Mahomes. He's going to go to the Super
He didn't break his ankle. He strained his ankle.
No,
very different.
It's broken.
It's not broken.
It's broken.
If it was broken, he wouldn't be out there walking.
He's a man. He's a grown man that looks like Kermit the Frog.
He twisted his ankle. Like, oh my God, I'm hurt, guys. I'm hurt. I need some bandages, please. My little mustache can't take it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Fucking Patrick Mahomes, his stupid fucking wife.
Pendergrass.
Horse mouth.
Judgment. Ripley going over Judgment Day versus Bloodline. Hey, Naomi. Is this where she comes back?
Yep, Naomi.
Like,
I could see that.
It's so obvious.
Yeah.
Look, if they're going to feud with Judgment Day or do whatever, like they need a woman to combat Rhea.
Yeah.
It would be Naomi or Nia Jax, right?
Naomi would be.
Isn't Nia Jax part of that family?
Yeah.
She is. Tamina is too.
And she'll let you know about it too every fucking time.
Yeah, where has Tamina been?
I know she's part of the family too.
Dana Brooks disappeared. Tamina's disappeared. Dana Brooke disappeared with the 24/7 title.
Did.
Dude, last time I remember seeing Tamina is when she came out with the
Nikki
Usos.
Cross?
Nikki Cross. Yeah, I know.
She was
hot
popping up whenever you see Candace in the back.
That's who she's going after.
That's right. So
she's being creepy.
Yeah. So Candice LeRae.
She's pulling Dexter Loomis out there.
Well, that'll be some new ones though. So
yeah.
Rox, do you think they put the NXT Women's Champion in the Rumble?
They tend to do that. They were doing it before like the last 2 years, but they'd put the champs in there just so people get familiar with them. Because Roxanne's going to be a big deal in like 2-3 years. So
I can see
Toxic Attraction.
Yep, they've been on SmackDown a couple of times.
Toxic Attraction.
I would say Mandy Rose, but
so would I.
She'd rather do porn.
Mandy Rose is still a possibility.
That's true. That is. She's like 8th in odds to win.
I'm gonna.
Wouldn't it be nuts if she came back and won? That would throw everybody.
It would not shock me. It wouldn't.
If she came back and won and then put that shit on her fucking OnlyFans, like you could like kind of like an Austin Theory and do a video of herself in the ring after she won. And
I could see a Mandy Rose. I could see it.
All right, so here's the question.
Rhea Ripley.
Pretty clear cut.
Yep,
I mean,
that's who I have as well.
Like, who else is going to, I mean,
it's hard. I
think this is the year of Rhea.
It could be others,
It's been the year of her.
I want it to be Rhea.
I just think Triple H sees her and he's like, this is a more athletic, better wrestling China.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And China wasn't trained. I think you're the one that told me all that shit. China wasn't a trained wrestler. I mean, Rhea's ready to go.
Yeah.
Rhea's a fuck. I'm going Rhea. Oh my God.
All right, baby, who you got?
Said Mandy Rose should never been released.
I agree with you on that, 100%.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and be different because Rhea's been my pick for months.
You're not allowed to pick Charlotte
all day.
But I'm gonna be different here, and I'm gonna go and say I think Mandy Rose comes back and actually wins it.
I like that.
That's just not happening, but that'd be cool.
Because think of all the press she just got for what she did. You bring her in, you put her in the main event of WrestleMania. It generates eyes and everything. So. Obviously, Rhea's my pick, but
I like that
Mandy Rose to be different.
I would like that a lot. That'd be really cool. I mean, think about it. You said people would erupt. They would hear her music like, "Oh shit!"
Like, who the heck is that?
She got so popular from all that, all that shit going down.
Yeah, I think Rhea is too obvious at this point. Unfortunately.
Yep.
What do you think?
I'm going with Rhea. There's really nobody else that sticks out other than maybe what you mentioned earlier off there
Yeah,
on there a
that's
little
it.
bit. Maybe if Bianca does lose, she'll come back and win. But she already won the last 2 in a row. So we can't give her
Right.
3 in a row, right?
Right.
So yeah, we gotta go with Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, we're locked.
And a Mandy Rose.
Us
Who knows?
3, Rhea, Baby has Mandy Rose, but not really. But really Bianca Belair. So
he's
You're covered.
No, not Bianca. Not Bianca.
if you get the, oh shit, I didn't put not Bianca. Fucking Rhea. My bad.
You got a jinx, Jimmy here.
Maybe.
he
Look,
said, he said
no,
no,
look.
I heard it.
Dude, it's because Bebe fucked up my prediction because I was going to have Bianca come back and win the women's rumble
We don't want to see her
and
win
then
the Rumble,
challenge
though.
Charlotte
I'm
because that's how
sorry.
you get there.
I
would
know.
be.
I
But
agree.
fuck, I can't. He talked me out of it.
They just did
He
that
did
with
make-
Becky Lynch a few years ago, though, man. They're not going to rehash that soon.
Well,
Yeah.
Vince would, but
Hey.
Triple H, you might be
Yes,
right.
Vince
He
would. We're not in Vince's world no more,
We got
baby.
a-
That's right. Hell yeah.
Hey, we got a question I was going to bring up. Let's bring it up now.
Any chance?
Any
Ooh.
chance Sammy beats Roman? Now with the news, which I don't know whether it's legit or not, about The Rock not being available, because we were talking before we came on the air about Sammy Mania could be bigger than Brian's and
I
Kofi's.
love that.
Because do you think that could happen? Baby's waving his arms around.
100%. I've been pushing this shit since he joined the bloodline.
He has been
Sammy
pushing
should
it.
be the man, and he should
I
do it
like
at
it.
Elimination Chamber in his hometown. It would be the greatest moment we've ever seen in
That's
wrestling.
what I fucking said. That's what I was like,
Yeah.
because they're like, how do you do this? It's like Chuck wants Sammy to accidentally win the Rumble.
Yeah.
It's like then Roman could be like, all right, Sammy, you proved yourself, blah, blah, blah. But we're not going to do it at Mania. Let's do it in your hometown, in front of your fans, your people.
Right.
And the Usos aren't allowed there because they can't quit drinking in other countries. And then,
It's a fair
dude,
match.
I've been saying this for I've been echoing you, I guess, like
You have-
the last month. Like, Sammy can win the Rumble. Then he fights there at Elimination Chamber. Then you could go Rock Roman. But if Rock Roman doesn't happen, what do you do?
But just to touch on what we were just saying with the Sammy win the Rumble, the very interesting thing happened on Raw where Roman says, I don't want to see you till Saturday and I'll have your next job for you. He's going to say, win the Rumble. And Sammy's going to win the Rumble.
Gotta win the
Oh, you think
Rumble.
Roman will want him to win the
See,
Rumble?
I
Yeah,
thought
because it'll be like, prove yourself, and then I don't have to wrestle at WrestleMania.
Damn it, baby. And I'm doubting my pick again.
All
I
right.
know.
But I got Sammy winning.
I need
This
you
is
to go
my
back
heart
and think.
speaking. This isn't my brain. This is my heart speaking right now.
Unless I come on next week with the title belt, then it's fine.
I
Interesting.
had
Pendergrass
Sammy.
likes our ideas. They would load.
Oh, yeah.
It'll eventually load.
I had
There we go.
Sammy too. As
Pendergrass,
of now.
I'm full of great ideas.
Hell yeah.
But I want to see Sammy. I don't know, dude.
This is tough.
Yeah, with the Rumble, I really think Sammy, like what you said, makes a lot of
So
sense.
the men's rumble would end the show, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That would
What
be
do you want your last note? So you have one of two options, in my mind. You end your night with Cody, oh my dream, or Sammy, and the crowd going
Sammy.
fucking nuts.
Sammy.
And
no
the
offense.
bloodline comes out, they raise them on their fucking shoulders,
Yo,
and it's
I
like,
got it ready for I got it ready for the Rumble. I got my little Cody neck
Jesus
tattoo,
Christ.
baby.
You put it on your neck?
Yeah, it's going right there.
That's awesome.
I cannot
love it.
believe they're selling that shit.
I love it. I love it.
My hate for Cody's coming back.
That's
Yo,
awesome.
we got backups. I got
Oh my
3
God,
of
what
them.
the fuck? Baby's got like 30 of them.
Put them on
Girl
both sides of your
spoiled
neck.
me, I
Like,
told you.
there you go, Cody.
Put it on your forehead,
Poor-
both sides of your neck.
Cody's wife don't like the tattoo.
I love it.
She
Your
don't.
neck, your back, your you know what, and your crack. All of it,
Yeah.
baby.
That's
I like
disgusting.
I can't say pussy on the fuck. I can't say it on the
Wow.
internet.
Oh my God. You said
Well,
that.
that's your fault.
Well, you can.
That's so funny.
You know, again, we could edit it for the audio, but I'm not gonna. So
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Sorry.
Well, I'm trying to behave better. I've said dick and pussy already,
I try to be a bitter as well.
but
It's hard.
it's not working.
I get it.
Oh,
So for the Royal
God.
Rumble, your idea is really good. I like that a lot. But I was kind of thinking, like, what if they think Jimmy needs to win or whoever, somebody in the bloodline has to win.
So
And Sammy, like, I got your back. Solo, yeah, I got your back. And then as they're the final 4, Sammy and 2 of the bloodline members trying to eliminate whoever. And as the Usos are teaming up to throw whoever over, Sammy comes in to help and accidentally throws all 3 over,
And he eliminates all.
winning the Rumble. And then they're like, "What the fuck?" And then Sammy's like, "Oh my god!" And like this whole thing.
Heck,
like-
they may show
not a
Roman
bad idea.
get out.
I think that'd be fun.
That would be fun. I could see that.
I like Baby's idea though. Like, if the reports are true that Brock's 2, Roman would be like, "Hey, you're coming out 1."
Oh, good. Have fun.
Yeah.
And Brock Lesnar's number 2. Good luck, Sammy. That's
Good
your
luck,
job.
Sammy.
How would you make Sammy come across as a more viable threat and get him even more over? You have him go real early in the Rumble and win it. Like then it's like, yo, he's actually believable now. And it's
Right.
I mean, if people don't think he's believable already, they're fucking retarded.
It's
But
absolutely-
he's not booked that way. He's kind of booked as
you're
like
right.
a little bit of a joke. He's shown flashes recently, and that's awesome. But we
We need
still
the
have
aggressive
that bad taste in our mouth. So
we need that aggressive side.
Isn't
where
that how
he's-
Daniel Bryan won the Rumble too at the year of Bryan? He won it from the number 1 position to go to WrestleMania.
no, he didn't win it. He wasn't even in it. No,
he had to
was
do that gauntlet match, right?
Oh,
no, that was Kofi. Kofi did the gauntlet.
Kofi did the gauntlet match. Bryan wasn't even in the Rumble. He had to beat Triple H at WrestleMania to be added.
Yeah,
That's
right.
right. Batista won that
Because
Rumble.
Batista won and everybody went crazy, and my boy CM Punk quit because they didn't let Daniel Bryan win.
That's right. I remember that now. Well, somebody won from the beginning, and it was a big deal. Was it Rey Mysterio? Maybe. I
Rey
don't know.
Mysterio did it. Shawn Michaels did it. Stone Cold did it.
Okay, I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
baby,
been a few.
Look, we need to know from you after the Rumble who got the biggest pops. Because
Oh,
last
I'll
year,
let you know. It was Sammy.
threw us off. It threw us off last year because it was Ray,
It was
Usher was
right.
right.
God.
Rousey,
which was
Seth
so
Shield
sad.
entrance was badass.
That was
And
awesome.
McAfee.
And McAfee.
Because when McAfee came out, the fucking roof blew off.
And we
So,
saw him dance on the table.
But Ray
when
was. Ray
I went to Mania 37, Kevin Owens had the second biggest pop of the night, but you would never know it coming through the TV. You would have never known it. But it was Edge and then Kevin Owens and then Roman.
You know who the
that just tells you that Vince was fucking doing that camera work and the audio worked.
you know who was really over in Cincinnati? Fucking when the Uso said, "Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary,"
Dude, that's so
Dom
much
said,
Dominant.
"You don't know what it's like to be in prison."
You don't
The
know.
crowd popped
For him.
as soon as he picked up the mic. Everybody popped. Like
He was
Dom,
over.
they've
Yeah.
done such a good job with Dom.
Absolutely.
In Judgment Day. Judgment Day was like, bam, until Triple H saved it before it hit
Saved
the
it.
fucking ground because it was going nowhere fast.
Dude, when he said that Uso is a wannabe essay,
Yeah.
we all the audience died.
Yeah, we all it was,
We
it was a
died.
very good
And
segment.
we saw the Judgment Day live for the
And
first time.
goddamn,
too.
Rhea Ripley's bigger than I thought.
She
dude.
is.
She is fucking popular, dude.
I wish
We
she was my
were
mom.
right by the ramps when they came. We could see them go to the back. And like we watched Otis sell losing because like he went off screen and then he started beating the shit out of it for the live fans.
Yeah, we were
Stolen
watching it.
character.
That was cool.
He did the caterpillar.
He did.
He did.
I yelled at Alexa. She did not look.
No, she ain't going.
Oh,
Well, thank you for your support.
You and Chuck both were yelling
I
at
mean,
her.
Look at me either.
All
I
right,
get
where
it.
are we at? When? Wait.
Yep.
No, we're still on the. No, we're going to transition to men. So we have our picks. All right, baby, yours is fixed. Mandy Rose, but not really.
But not
There
really.
you go.
Got Rhea.
Really,
I like
Ripley.
that
Yes.
idea, though. I like
All
his
right,
idea,
Yvonne,
though.
it's your turn.
Great.
No, actually, hold on. Bebe, because Bebe's got the indie
Yeah,
shit.
don't put me first.
Men.
Oh, please don't put
Look,
me first.
I'm not referring to AEW as indie. I mean, it is, but the name Jay White keeps popping up.
Jay
a lot.
White is definitely. I 100% think Jay White's going to be there, and Jay White is the kind of guy you want there to have a program with Seth Rollins because it'll be like chef's
All right.
kiss shit.
So you're talking to three people who know Jay White as that one guy that appeared on AEW, then
Yeah.
disappeared. So will you enlighten us on who the hell Jay White
I know,
is?
I know. You know.
He is when he gives his promos, it's not like he's giving you a promo. He's literally just talking through his feelings and he sells it all the time. Like he doesn't like really cut a promo. He's telling you a story. And when he's telling you the story, it's like Bray Wyatt kind of layered in which you get completely invested. He's not like crazy in the ring. I think he's very good, kind of the same stuff that Seth Rollins is good at. I think they're great, like a yin and yang type opponents for each other. And I want it to happen so bad.
Do they got
Um,
history?
I don't think they have a history. I'm just saying, like, as far as what they can do, they're just perfect for each other.
Seth's a perfect guy to just drop people on.
Yeah,
He's-
Right.
That's what they did with Cody. Like, oh, you're going to feud with Cody.
And another reason I think of the Jay White thing is because Seth Rollins don't really have a clear cut thing towards WrestleMania. You bring in Jay White and have a Seth Rollins Jay White thing for WrestleMania. It's like that's beautiful. So
It's kind of like last year. He didn't have a clear cut path, and it was in
Yeah, he tried to
road.
stick Kevin Owens.
He's trying to sell a show.
They brought it up a
Oh.
few weeks ago. SmackDown. They brought it up.
Matt Cardona is definitely happening. Matt Cardona for sure. The Great Muda, I think, will show up.
Who the
And
fuck is the Great Muda?
man, he just literally retired. He's been wrestling for almost 40 years or some shit
Oh,
like
the
that.
guy that fucking Shinsuke fought?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, was it New Japan?
The one on New Year's Day. Remember?
Oh,
they-
I got you. Okay, I got
then,
you.
Yeah, so Jay White is New Japan, correct?
Yeah. His contract's up though.
Gotcha.
So do you see him as a one-off, or do you see this as like he's going to sign?
I think he comes in as a signed talent.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I
Yeah.
read that, well, somebody, I think it was Raj. Raj is like the only guy outside of Zero News that I actually like listen to on Twitter anymore. But yeah, he said that Jay White is like pretty much a lock. But they didn't know if they were going to be full-time or not, because they said he's accomplished everything he wanted to outside of WWE.
Yep.
Going to WWE is like the last thing that he wanted to try to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Sean Ross, I know we all dislike this man, but when it comes to contract news, I feel like he's pretty reliable. And he's saying that the chances for Jay White to go to WWE are 75% compared to like 15% for AEW. So I feel like a Jay White thing is working. I keep saying White and White.
do you think he's going to be a part of the Wyatt family?
No, not. And then my last surprise entrant, I think Sean Spears shows up at number 10.
Perfect.
Sean Spears,
Is
interesting.
he not contracted?
Nope,
anymore?
he's gone, and he apparently did not like.
He's gone.
From what a tweet I saw, he didn't seem thrilled about the idea of ever going back to AEW.
That's
Interesting.
yeah,
So we'll
that's
see the 10, you think?
I think at number 10, you get the perfect 10.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
They just had him and his wife just had a baby too.
I
That's
had
too
a-
long ago.
I mean,
I didn't see. I forgot.
Yeah,
he-
if he just had a baby, he wants a guaranteed check. That
There you
goes
go.
to
He
WWE.
does, yeah.
Makes
he
sense.
does.
I'd pop for him to come out.
I would too.
McAfee.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sure.
I pop.
Yeah.
College football's been over
Yeah.
for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
So
he's due
McAfee's due back. He's going to be on this run.
Yeah.
He was one of my picks.
And they are going to
Mine
keep a
too,
3-man
yes.
booth on SmackDown when he does return. They're going to keep
Miss
Barrett there.
McAfee.
They're gonna
Apparently-
have McAfee and Wade Barrett.
Yeah.
Oh god,
They said they're
That's-
not moving Wade.
That's
Good.
awesome.
I love
I
Wade
agree.
Barrett.
Booker T, they're happy with how Booker T is doing in NXT.
He has
so
done a
he's
good job.
helping with all
Why?
the talent and shit too. I don't because he's like a coach and an announcer.
I never
He's an
liked
idiot on that commentary.
There's a lot of idiots on TV.
Poor
There's a
Vic
show tonight-
Joseph. I like
I'm
Vic
not going to
Joseph
take any
better.
AEW shots.
I like Vic
But
Joseph.
there's a
better
show
than
on in
Booker
about
T,
an
so-
hour, and I guarantee you there's at least one idiot in that crowd.
Yeah,
What-
it's
what-
Sting.
Stupid idiot. I love
But
that.
dude at work randomly asked me the other day, he's like, "You watch wrestling?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, I loved watching Ric Flair." I was like, "He still wrestles." He's like, "Sting was my favorite too." I was like, "He wrestles too."
You still watch these guys.
And he's like, "Stone Cold was my favorite in Attitude." I was like, "He wrestled last year." He's like, "What the fuck? Is The Rock wrestling too?" And I was like, "He could be a
He
Mania."
might.
They're like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, well, at least Goldberg died. I was like, "Goldberg won the championship 2 years ago, and he's still alive." And they're like, "What the fuck?" And I was like,
You're
You're
still
gonna-
burying people 2 years ago. That
Yeah.
nothing has changed.
"Yeah, he ruined
He
Bray
was
Wyatt's
still banging his head on doors a year ago.
He ruined the trajectory of Bray Wyatt's
He did.
career. is what
He did.
Ruined.
But anyway,
Ruined
more
it.
surprises. Who do y'all got? Who would you guys like to see? It's Triple H's first Rumble.
Corey
Jay
Graves is another one I'd like to see.
I think Corey Graves gets in,
Yeah.
and McAfee, one of them eliminate each other,
Yeah,
and that
that's
And then-
smart.
That'd be cool.
you do. Who is the best announcer?
Yeah.
Yeah, at WrestleMania. Yeah, that was a pick I had a couple months ago too.
What about
Announcer
y'all's
versus
boy
announcer.
Logan Paul?
Fuck
Ew.
you.
No,
No.
I mean, he's going to be there.
I heard
you
his-
guys know he's going.
I heard
to
his
be
he's
there.
not ready.
expires soon.
Yeah, next mid 2024.
He broke his arm and leg and elbow and fucking eye socket at his last event. He can't handle it in the ring.
While holding a cell phone.
I'm just saying he's going to be in it.
I hope not. I hope he breaks his neck on the ropes.
Is there
Yeah.
anybody out? Jay
I don't
White
think
is the most outside the box one so far. I mean, like outside the company.
Oh, you mentioned it, I think off air on there maybe. Matt Cardona could
Yeah.
be one.
Yeah,
I
he
think
could be
he's a
one.
lot too.
Him
Him and his wife.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think.
Me too.
I think there's a possibility you see a guy from Impact as well.
It could be.
They've been apparently reaching
They
out.
have.
You know, the thing
I'm
with
not
the-
sure who it would be though. Maybe Moose. I don't know, but I see somebody.
I know Bully was trolling
Uh-oh.
that
Yeah.
he's been
2015 he
contacted.
came in. How's our boy Bobby Roode doing?
Yeah, I know.
He's
What's his status?
I think he's still recovering.
still recovering.
Recovering?
guy.
This would be a perfect time to bring back Glorious.
It would.
It would be.
Perfect.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Like it'd be really cool just
That
to hear
stinks.
glorious.
So here's
Yeah.
So does KO get into the Rumble if he loses?
I would think so.
Like, are they? Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't.
Why
Last
not?
year they did because Brock was in it.
I would see why he would.
For story's sake, yes, to help Sammy. Again, that's my heart speaking. That's my heart speaking.
I makes
So I
sense,
saw
though.
the Wrestlebuddy thing. So what did you think of the? We talked about it before you hopped on the a potential with Brock and Bobby. There's so many factors into this Rumble.
Yep, it's beautiful.
I love it.
It's how it's supposed to be.
The rumors of Brock going number one, which is it's surprising, but like random members of the Hurt Business get added and they help Bobby throw out Brock.
I think you'd want to have Bobby in for. It depends on who. I don't know. Having the Hurt Business form together in this to take out Brock is a genius thing to do. I just don't know if you do it as the first angle. That's weird. And there's a lot of like superstar talent this year. Like they're really promoting it as like a big deal Royal Rumble, and you don't want to use them as like pawns to this story. So I don't know.
You're right.
I don't think Brock's in it.
You don't think Brock's in the Rumble?
I don't.
I hope not.
It's hard to book it.
It's hard.
I mean, we're gonna have Brock. I always assume because we were saying he's gonna be in the Rumble, but I think it's gonna be just him versus Lashley at the Royal Rumble, just like last year. Yeah. But this time it's not the title, so there's no reason for him to be in the.
I don't
Rumble.
even think you see Brock at the Royal Rumble. I just don't.
That's even better.
I mean, I think him costing Lashley sets it up. Right?
You would think they haven't announced shit.
Yeah.
I think they would announce it already.
I'm sure they'll announce.
That's going to be the next Saudi show too.
Probably.
Probably. It'll be at the Rumble. I bet it's gonna be at the Rumble.
I bet.
That's my. I mean, why would they do it on Monday Night Raw? Right? Oh, but it is this Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Saturday,
yeah, there's no time to make it happen, baby.
Well, never mind. Never mind. I take that back.
All right, Yvonne. Who's some people you'd like to see? And I'm very surprised at you. Now you haven't fucking said Randy Orton one time.
He's hurt.
And he's like, he could come back.
I know, but he's still hurt.
Oh, look at that kitten.
I would fall down off the couch.
So who? Him and Riddle.
Together.
Yeah, I was gonna say Riddle's probably coming back. It's been about 6 weeks.
Yeah, he's due.
Hopefully, quit hanging out with Tony Khan. Put the cocaine away.
Randy would be cool. That'd be a good surprise.
I've been worried about Orton. That's why I didn't say it. But I do think
he interviewed somewhere the other day. He looked fine. I mean, he looks. He's shredded. Like he looks fine. But I think he could be one.
Yeah.
Bro, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Very awesome.
The thing with the Rumbles this past few years, there hasn't been a whole lot of surprises outside of NXT.
Last year, the surprise was Brock.
Yeah.
We were pissed off about it.
That's it.
And Ronda.
Yeah. Seriously though.
Yeah.
For fuck's sakes.
So I saw they took her out. She's not in the women's Rumble.
I heard that she quit. I heard that she's like literally like quitting WWE.
That'd be amazing.
She's like fed up, I guess. I don't know.
Woo!
I mean,
man, that's a happy fucking day right there.
She got on Twitter. She's like, you know what, guys? Fine then. I'll just leave because I can't handle my life because Twitter is mean. I have a baby.
Oh no, that's a work. That's a work.
Yeah,
I hope so. No, that's just me speculating. I just heard that she actually left it. That's not her. Yeah, actually saying those things. That's
okay.
Her saying those things.
I was gonna say she said that. Yeah, that's a work for sure.
Yeah. As far as I know, she didn't say that. That's just how I feel. Like that's what she thinks in her brain and mind.
That's sad on this show. I even said fire Ronda Rousey. It was trending on Twitter that Friday. That was really funny. I'm not the only one thinking of that.
Did you guys know she has a baby?
She tells us every time.
Fucking interview she's in.
All right. Exactly.
I think just the one, but she'll tell you all about it.
I like how Becky they had that one bro. She's like, I'm even better at making babies than you are.
Exactly.
I fucking love Becky.
I love Becky.
See, Raw was so good. I didn't even get mad that the cage match never really happened.
Dude, I missed all of that. Becky came, seriously, I was watching my living room. Becky came out. I was like, I have to go to the bathroom real fast. I ran upstairs, came back, and they're on the top of the cage.
He texted me, and he was like,
what the fuck did I miss?
He said, when did Becky get beat up? I was gone for 2 minutes.
I wasn't happy.
What was the smash?
I wasn't happy because I was excited to see it.
And they advertised the fuck out of it.
Yeah, it was like the second biggest thing I was waiting to see on one day.
You don't see a lot of women's matches in steel cages.
I read that they were
crazy.
like, they doubted it because of like a cage so close to fucking Rumble. You don't want one of them getting injured.
The story was that the tribal
ceremony
went over the time limit, which is fine because it was absolutely brilliant. So I don't give a shit. So then they had to nix something. And it's like, okay, well, why would you do that one instead of the Sonya Deville, Charlotte Bianca stuff? Because
I agree with
promoted the fuck out of this cage match, and then you have two girls from SmackDown taking their spot. That's weird to me. That's very weird to me.
Charlotte Bianca thing.
And that was like a 16-minute segment, so they could have had their match in plenty of time.
The damage control got involved.
So Triple H said it. He's like, this isn't easy to book.
It's not.
This is something you can just make up on the fly, and people will just say yes.
That's what he
Did
said.
any of you catch his comment of "I'm losing control," but I guess I'm losing control anyway?
I don't think I heard that one.
I
Dude,
did.
go back and watch because I didn't think I heard it right the first time either.
They all kept
I'll look
looking
at
But
at
I
it.
like how he's trolling people. Like, yeah, I'm losing my job.
You can tell he hates Vince McMahon these days.
Yeah.
He's an agree.
Yeah,
at
like I
least.
can't just rip. I just thought of Vince ripping the script up.
Yeah.
It's like you can't just
Rewrite
it
You can't
an hour
rewrite
before the
it.
show. It's like, oh yeah,
He's like, this booking stuff ain't easy, guys.
I love it.
That was hilarious.
it was a very. Bebe, did you enjoy Raw?
I think it was a fun show, but I think the moment they took the Becky Bailey thing away, and then I found out why, I was just kind of like, "What the fuck?" And it was hard. It was hard to enjoy the last hour for me.
It was. Because I was looking forward to that steel cage match.
All right, Bebe, real quick, 'cause I'm gonna do it for them too. I'm gonna give you these names from. These are Forbidden Door.
Oh,
talents,
I forgot
okay?
about her. Okay,
does
I
that
could
mean?
have said her.
Tony Khan's dumbass, the Forbidden Door. I mean,
Forbidden Door. I hear what you said. Forbidden
All right.
Door. Got it.
So I'm gonna tell you somebody. You say yay or nay. That there's a realistic possibility that they're at the Rumble.
Okay.
I'll give you an easy one. Sasha.
Yeah.
Josh Alexander is rumored.
Yeah.
Bully Ray.
Yeah.
Deanna Purrazzo, I think she's the champion again. Maybe. I don't know. I don't watch Impact.
Her and Chelsea Green are like best friends. So yeah.
She was
I
in
forgot about
NXT. They
her.
fired her during the COVID year.
They did. I remember that.
Josh Alexander is the Impact champion.
Mickey
You
James.
say Mickey James.
I said Mickey.
I think there's a chance. I don't think so though, but
Jordan Grace.
no.
There's your boy Jay White.
Yeah.
Cardona and his girl. There's Kairi Sane. She already said. Who the hell is Kiji Muto? Is that the Great Muta?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm
He's
assuming
bald.
that's the Great Muda.
Is Mudo bald?
He's number one. Yeah.
All right.
The Japanese. He's on a retirement tour. Okay.
Yeah, he just had a spinal
He
match, so that he shows up the Royal Rumble and then gets into the Hall of Fame. That's what I would do with it.
Okay. That's all I have right now. You
Cool.
guys don't have to wait.
Yeah, I mean, all of those have a realistic chance.
They do.
Sure.
I'm excited for the surprises.
Those
Like Chuck
I
said,
get
last
so
year was
excited
so
for those.
disappointing.
It was
Dude,
disappointing.
I want to see Steve Blackman come in for one last match.
I just want to
Love
start
Steve
beating
Blackman.
them damn those.
Yeah, I loved him when I was a kid. He came back when I was in high school. He came back for a Rumble. I got pumped. It's
And
like-
he looked like he hadn't aged a day.
exactly.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, I tried to look him up for back when we were on our shit with the not Wrestlebuddy. What were we on together? Buzz and shit. That shit. I was looking for
that
him.
shit.
I was looking for him to interview. I couldn't find it. He has no like social media presence at
He,
all.
he probably is just some kind of like insurance adjuster.
Yeah, right.
Living just some crazy 9-to-5 life, stays away from everything.
Just doing his thing. Like
Yeah.
I love me some Steve Blackman when I was a kid.
He's like Liam Neeson in Taken. That's the life he's living.
You're not wrong. Just don't take his fucking daughter, dude.
Yeah, don't touch my daughter. Oh man.
He'd be a good one. Al Snow would be fun too.
That'd be
You know, if
fun.
that music
Yeah,
is
that would be great.
like the music.
Do people remember him?
Al Snow?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, especially for the people that tune in after like the 30th anniversary. You're gonna have a lot of like older people like looking for that nostalgia. They'd know Al Snow.
That music. What does everybody want? People will blow up.
All right.
Yeah, and they're gonna chant that anyway. They don't even need to know him. Be like, head, yeah, head.
Don't
All right.
show us the number
So
one.
I will give you guys current wrestlers
Oh.
All
that
right.
you guys will know.
All right.
Bebe handles the forbidden shit. All right.
It's my favorite porn category, by the way.
Chuck, let's start with the worst one right here for us. Worst one.
Logan Paul.
Worst one.
No, fuck that. No. I mean, probably, but
I
no.
see a yes.
So it's like Bebe's pick. No, but yes.
yeah.
I see a yes. I don't want to.
Edge and Beth.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Dewdrop. I forgot about her. She's been gone in Triple H.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
a Triple H person, right?
She was.
Yeah, she was.
So
I
I
forgot
think
what
that's
happened to
likely
her.
as
They
well.
got hurt.
Yeah.
They threw her together with Nikki to lose on NXT, and then she hasn't been around since.
Well,
Oh,
last
that's
year
right,
we
yeah.
watched her fight. She's
She's-
with the title last
She's
Yeah.
year.
been dealing with something apparently. I think she had some kind of like illness or something. But
That's right.
Well, I'm glad she'd be
I
back.
believe
Me
that.
too.
Vince McMahon.
Pierce.
Dude, I would laugh my ass off if he
how do
came.
you throw him over the top?
It says it.
I would be okay with it. Like honestly, I would laugh my ass off if he came out for the Royal Rumble, and then I'd be like, "Fucking told y'all he's back. Like, he's in
All
Gorilla."
right, I'll throw some off the wall. Cena,
No.
Ah,
No.
Nah.
Austin,
Stone Cold, nah,
Rock.
I don't think so. No,
So that's a no on all the.
I
all
think we're
those.
done with The Rock.
The Rock's a maybe for me. Maybe.
I also don't think Triple H is sitting in Gorilla like, yeah, man, we got to get The Rock. We got to put The Rock over fucking.
I said
Cody.
a maybe.
It
He'll
just
appear.
doesn't.
I don't know.
No.
It's not how he
No.
looks.
That's not how he does it.
I agree.
The
All
one
right.
thing you have to worry about there is that Nick Khan is like really good friends with The Rock. So he might be like, yo, I'm in charge, buddy.
Yeah.
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 That's fair. I did remember hearing The Rock talk about how him and Nick Khan used to hang out back when they were younger or
Yep.
some shit,
Yep.
right?
I'll say a
So
maybe. for The
Bakley's
Rock.
got McAfee and Zack Ryder. I
Oh,
agree. I think those are
I
supposed
do
to be in
too.
there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something nuts,
I know.
but I don't really have anything.
I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy. Like
What if John Laurinaitis enters the Rumble?
People power.
hide your kids.
Like he'll ride in on that scooter. He'll have one of the Bella twins, his parents, on his lap. He'll be fine.
He'll have one of
Oh.
the bellas on his lap. He don't give a There's
Oh,
Step.
yeah.
He don't give a shit.
Oh wow!
Wow.
I guess I also know what other folder Chuck.
Yeah, that's his other folder for sure.
You worry about you, all right?
We don't need to know what's going on in Chuck's mind.
Oh, God, the worst thing is
Randy Orton hears voices. We don't know what Chuck hears.
the
in
worst
his
part
head.
about it is I know exactly what he's talking about.
We don't know what Chuck hears in his head. We don't know.
Anyways, don't go through my bookmarks. But
We don't.
it's the time of need or the moment of truth.
Oh, easy.
Look, I'll be right back. All right.
Gosh.
Anyway, Gargano. Yeah, I think he could be back.
I kind of forgot about Dragon Gargano.
Don't even fucking start.
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
Don't even.
I knew he's gonna say
He goes,
that.
Johnny Gargano. I'm over it. And I'm like, are you Karrion Kross? I'm over
Is he
it.
gonna have a
I
I'm
remember
like,
the Karrion Kross one. Yeah.
oh, since you've been gone, he's over Johnny Gargano as well.
Well, his whole thing on Raw was a joke. Like,
He's
oh,
silly.
you sent him a text, didn't you? We have to go to court over it. Shut up.
I think Gargano's plans got foiled and they had to just give him something to stay on TV. I think
Hey.
it was supposed to be him and Ciampa.
Ciampa.
Sure.
Ciampa's a good one.
I like Ciampa.
I don't think Ciampa's coming back, but I'm just saying that I think that's where Johnny was supposed to go, and that's why you're over it because they had to just give him something silly and
Oh,
stupid.
sure. I'm not arguing any of that.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, you
But
argue.
the fact of the matter is, this shit was annoying, and I'm
yeah,
over it.
I understand
What
it.
was it, the detective stuff that ticked him off?
Yeah, and I was like, look at that board. It's like-
Detective Gargano.
did you
Oh my
see that
God.
board a couple weeks ago where he had like Cameron Grimes?
Am I
in the
watching
It
corner?
was great. Yeah,
Yes, yeah. I put the board on the fucking screen here, and I'm breaking it down, and Chuck's like asleep over there, and Yvonne's like I'm on drugs. Like nobody gives a fuck. I'm like, look at all the like. There were so many like little hints on that board of like Cameron Grimes coming in, and all this shit. And they're like, we're over it. So I skipped the fucking segment. It took me 18 seconds to download that picture
Chuck's over it.
for nothing. But
I
anyway,
think Cameron Grimes shows up.
yeah, I tried it, and I was Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes is one.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
They were allegedly going to give him like the
Who
same
else?
gimmick he had, but
Let's
like
see,
he
who
just
else
bought
we got?
Twitter or something,
Oh, geez.
and then he takes over WWE's Twitter, and he
That'd
just
be
starts
awesome.
like they used him as the GameStop guy in NXT. He's like,
And
I'm
then-
rich, bitch. And then
There's a perfect first foil for him when he goes up against Baron Corbin and beats him because I got more money than you. It's
yep, there you go.
everything's perfect for Cameron Grimes to come in and be the
Yeah.
shit right away,
Hell
kind of
yeah.
like LA Knight.
And throw in
Yeah.
JBL talking shit.
Dude, LA Knight, dude. I didn't really care about him at first, but he's really grown on
I
me.
like
I like
a
him a
lot
lot.
of people
I
have
do
been
too.
saying that.
I
too.
like him too. I've always
There's a
liked
lot
him.
of people. It's like, well, why the fuck's Bray fighting him? That's like he's good.
He's good.
He's grown
and
on
you
me a
never
lot.
would have saw this if
That's
No.
one
Yeah,
of the
Max-
most.
Yep.
That's probably the best booking thing that Triple H has done so far.
Absolutely.
LA Knight was his dude. I remember when he showed up on NXT, he
Mhm.
interrupted the pre-show, and I was like, who
Yeah.
the fuck
He
is this
did.
guy?
He
Bro,
did.
and I said that is the dumbest fucking name I've ever heard in my
I
life.
said the same thing. I was like, who the fuck is LA Knight?
Los Angeles Knight? What the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
I'm not gonna call that dude LA Knight. That's just not gonna happen.
And now look at him. It's like
Look at him now.
sponsored by Mountain Dew. LA Knight.
I like
Yeah.
Funny story. I bought a 6-pack of Mountain Dew Pitch Black just to drink during that match. No bullshit.
Hell yeah. Was it
I
good?
do.
Let
I
me know
got-
if it's good.
My fridge has Diet Mountain Dew Zero and 6 Pitch Blacks.
Hell yeah.
God.
And that's it because I don't drink pop with calories normally.
Mine has beer and coffee. So that's right.
So it is the moment of truth. Baby, it's your first time on the show this year. So who the hell you have winning this match?
Oh,
I didn't even show the cool picture. And I skipped over Roman and KO. We'll go back to that.
Yeah, shit, we still got one. We got the main event still.
Anyways,
Main event.
this is the picture. Just pretend the women aren't in the picture. Okay. Anyway, who you got winning this?
Obviously, I was saying earlier, Sammy's the heart pick. Like I just want it to happen, and it's the moment when you watch the Royal Rumble, you look for that moment that's gonna make you go, yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
Cody again kind of is in the Rhea Ripley category. It's too obvious. I think it's way too obvious for him to come in, especially if you have him come in and be the Iron Man, and then he just gets beat at the last second. There's a better story there than just taking the cheap route. So Cody's too obvious.
Right, he is.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So I look at who's over right now, and I don't think anybody's more over outside of the bloodline than Seth Rollins. And a few weeks ago, Seth Rollins was like, you know what? I feel like I want a main event WrestleMania this year.
Remember that.
And the fact that he hasn't yet is a fucking travesty.
It is.
I think Seth Rollins is going to come in and sneak this one. He hasn't won the Royal Rumble either. So
I like that.
Rollins is your pick.
Rollins is my head pick.
I like
still want
that.
Sammy to win so very much.
I like that. That's a good pick.
Cody's too obvious, which Cody's a favorite, which we all know that.
And I did like how he said that the other day. You're right. If he was in that interview, he was like, I'm ready to win it, I
That's what I
think.
like about the booking. Like everything they say and do matters now. Like
It does,
the little subtle comments like that, it's like, oh, okay. Like they give it, but they don't.
Right.
Like you have to take it.
I like that.
I haven't been able to watch a Raw since Triple H taken over. Like if I'm on my phone, I know I just missed something, so I have to like put down during backstage segments because
That's
I
fair.
know I'm gonna miss something, and that's the way it should be. It should be all the time. So yeah.
Makes sense. And that's how wrestling used to be with me too. Like I love those days when I could just watch it. Now I'm always on my phone, but on Raw, really wasn't. I didn't play my games or anything on this past Monday night watching it live. I figured I would be alive, but I was really into the show. Different.
And I'm very hyped for
Like a
Me
little
too.
kid.
Saturday.
I even put it on like 10 minutes early. I saw the very tail end of Law and Order. I'm like, what is this? 2002? Hell yeah. That's faster right here.
Dun, dun, dun. And I remember anxiously waiting for Raw to come on, like, just fucking, he's guilty. Get off the fucking seat. And then Raw goes off and it's like, dun, dun, dun. It's back. It's like, fuck.
Not that stupid.
Because USA only shows Raw
And Law and Order.
and Law and Order.
Law and Order, that's it.
Maybe Monk sometimes, but
Everybody's like, what's on Fox? I'm like, football, American Idol, and WWE.
Exactly.
That's it. All right, I like it. What do you guys think of Raquel
I like, yeah.
Now, to
winning
make-
the women's rumble?
to make sure I'm
I see
right,
it.
Raquel is the chick who went toe to toe with Ronda Rousey,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Yes, I would like
She'll
that a
be
lot.
in it.
And
Yep, me
she's
too.
from Texas.
Yeah, she'll be in it.
I liked her a lot.
That could be a good pick if you wanted the shock with swerving from Rhea. So
Right,
I
Chad?
forgot about that, but I would like
And
like Raquel to win
speaking of the
that.
women's, will we see Asuka's new
Oh, that's fair.
thing with Asuka? She's,
yeah,
Bebe's
Yeah.
acting. The
I
way
don't-
Bebe's acting, he
I'm
thinks
not
that's
a
going to
Asuka-
happen as well.
I'm
I'm
not a
glad you
Asuka-
brought her up. I forgot
I
about it.
forgot about you.
That's the whole point.
She's what would you say her last thing was? She's changing her.
Yeah, she took her makeup, the little tear shit off.
Thank
so they're
God.
teasing like her
Seriously,
gimmick
thank God.
from before she was in WWE.
Right.
I don't
yeah.
like Asuka, but maybe.
I like
maybe,
no, I think that's likely.
maybe.
I really do.
It's like a very evil version of Asuka. And
Look,
Why not?
so for my
dangerous.
betting
Bring it in.
expertise in the first 25 days of this year, Raquel is Asuka is what we would call the dark horse.
Yep.
Because she could come out there and beat everybody's ass
She
to
could.
get this new gimmick over. And I could see Asuka winning the fucking Rumble.
I could
I
too,
know
too.
it's like storyline, whatever, but like
Triple H stepping in and righting the wrong from a few years
Yes.
ago where Asuka got buried at WrestleMania.
Like Charlotte.
for your FanDuel fans, I would put that at plus 5,000. That's it's a long shot, but it could happen.
She did win the
Yep,
first. She did
sure.
win the first women's
We are
rumble.
RSH
She
now
did.
is proudly sponsored by FanDuel. I'll throw that in.
Oh yeah.
We're not, but it's fine.
Yeah, Asuka did win the first women's one. She did win it.
Yeah,
the first
Bakley
one.
said the
Yep.
same thing. She's been teasing it. I don't follow her on Twitter.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I don't even go to Twitter anymore.
Kana.
She-
Yeah.
Kana. All right.
Okay, I did.
Okay.
So
She was actually a pretty good follow. She's pretty funny.
Oh hell yeah.
I've seen her Simpsons stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
like, I've
she
seen
makes a lot of like graphics that just
I
you're like,
see her
what?
out.
Why is she posting this? It's just weird, so it's funny to me.
I'm on Messenger next
Oh, yeah?
week. She'll make us a new logo.
Sheesh.
All right,
fun
who you
with-
got?
Oh, God.
For what?
The Rumble.
The men's
Oh, the men's
rumble.
rumble. Oh, I gotta go with Sammy. The Rock. I understand the Rock makes sense because the electricity in the poster and the blah blah blah. But it came out that he might not be there.
And they just released all his fucking merch.
Yeah,
the
that's
brand
fair.
new Rock merch on the web. Dude, they took all McAfee's off.
Oh, that's
weird.
stupid.
I was
That is
pissed. I was
stupid.
going to buy like one of his shirts or something from when we went. And they took it off.
They
That's
did.
annoying. Cody, like maybe already said,
Too obvious.
too obvious.
Yeah.
I think Cody, Rock, Sammy. You're likely to get one of your winners out of those three. Not just
really
regarding
want-
the Seth pick, but like those
Sure.
three are the hot.
So, yeah,
names.
those three make the absolute most sense.
They do.
But that's why, like you were said earlier, Triple H is like basically saying, "This is where we're going." Then fuck you, we
Yep.
went this way.
Yep. That's
Right.
what they did with
And
Rousey.
it's
They're
good,
like,
too.
oh,
Yeah.
you guys fucking take
And-
Charlotte coming back to the Rumble.
I
Watch
just-
this.
I just
And
really
who's going to be
want-
mad if Seth Rollins wins?
Nobody.
They'll be
That's
singing,
right.
dude. And he got that goddamn song sung on
Yeah.
Raw when we went too.
Singing, yeah.
They'll be doing it.
Dude, they were.
We were singing.
He didn't even say it. They just
We-
like he
We
couldn't even
all
get.
were doing it.
He couldn't even get to the part where he tells
Yeah.
us to sing it. They were already singing it.
I just
No,
really
yeah.
want Sammy to win accidentally because it'll be the first time in Rumble
Sammy-
history that the winner is mad that he won. You know what I
Sammy
mean?
winning
Like
the
he'll be like,
Rumble.
"Oh no, I didn't mean to win," and like freaking out after he won the match.
That's the best story.
That'd be
And
perfect.
the
Oh
story's
no, it's a
already-
great story. Yes,
Story's
I
already
agree
like-
with you. But
That's just what I want. you
Oh,
know?
dude, that is the best story.
It is.
Yvonne?
There you go with
Yeah, you're
Sam-
the champ. You
I
got to
know,
fucking.
I know.
Yeah, pick
I
something.
know, right? Sammy's
Come on, I
a-
carried that belt on my back for 700 and something days. I don't even
But did
remember.
you ever mow the grass with it on your back?
I don't.
No,
listen,
I did.
I don't have to mow the grass. Okay, I pay for that because I live in an apartment.
There you go.
Seth, Cody, and Sammy would be the top three for me. I think Seth's going to throw Cody out. I think that's what's going to happen there.
Sure.
We get one more match between them at the chamber.
It'll be like Tampa
Oh,
Bay
yeah.
and Bengals.
Look,
Cody already won 3 times. We got to do a 4th.
before you pick,
Uh-oh.
just random thoughts. Like Seth throws out Cody. Cody jumps back in, throws out Seth. They beat the fuck out of each other. Well,
Yeah.
Pierce, oh my God, and they're gone.
There you go. Yeah.
Roman, I guess, I don't know fucking rumors anymore, but like they're trying to get a belt off of him before Mania so they can
Yep.
do a belt each night. So if you strip Roman of that, you make Cody versus Seth at the Chamber a #1 contenders match for
I
that
like it.
championship match at Mania. And that's how you get Cody on night 1 without him winning the Rumble. And you get that one last match. They appear hell-bent to get out of Cody and Seth, which is fine because Seth took him out.
He injured him.
So that is another alternative way to get Cody
can I
in that.
spin something for you real quick with that?
Go for it.
Seth wins the Rumble. Instead of him getting the main event spot on the next Monday night, they say they're stripping Roman of the title, and they're awarding the WWE title to Seth Rollins since he just won the.
Triple H, Eric Bischoff style.
Yeah, it makes
essen-
sense. 'cause
essentially,
Seth's-
yes. So then they're going to do Seth and Cody again sometime soon. So if you have that match at WrestleMania where Cody wins the title and gets his moment that he returned for, I don't think anybody's gonna be mad about seeing Cody and Seth again. Because there's a lot of scenarios I don't like.
See,
But
I just don't.
if they're gonna take a title off Roman, I'm trying to think of the most logical way you do it, and instead of doing a stupid tournament.
Well, they're
Sure.
going to, what is it? They're going to strip him because of all the fucking times they've invaded Raw and shit,
Right. They've been
which is a
doing
corny way,
It
but
is.
you have to do it though.
You're gonna have to
It's
do
like
it.
Austin Theory. You had to get that fucking briefcase off of him.
Had
And they had to
to.
do it in the weirdest way,
They
and everybody
did.
thut his career's over, even though he's been on fire the last
He
few
was
months.
buried like
Yeah.
But like sometimes you have to do weird shit. Like
Yep.
that was a fuck up.
It
Like
was.
Brock's like, I want both belts. So
Yeah.
this is why we're in that position because
Yep.
Brock wanted both
Mhm.
belts.
Well,
Vince was like, yes, sir.
yeah.
And he didn't even win the fucking
He,
belt. He lost.
he lost.
So like we're still dealing with that a year later. Like Vince left a bunch of shit for
He
Triple H
did.
to deal with. Like,
He's gonna
oh,
be
you have
jumping
4
in.
women on your roster. Oh, Roman's been champion and ain't been pinned in 5 years. Oh, and also by the way, you have this impossible Mania to book because you have to get one belt off Roman.
You have to.
Oh, and also we
And
cut
he's
the whole
handled
roster.
it fucking phenomenally.
I think,
Mhm.
yeah, I think the quality just
And
went
you
up.
can't even fuck him and pay him anymore. You gotta bullshit. That Vince says.
Yeah, that's true. How much? Hey, how much? Look, so Chuck does this thing where like I'll put a picture of like I'll talk about some female wrestler and he'd be like, yeah, I bet Vince fucking wishes he was there.
I got that video. So
For like when they fired Scarlett, he's like, oh shit, who's that?
how much?
How much?
How much? I have to send you guys a video. I have that still.
Vince at home watching the Rumble, like, oh, he's
Was she there when I was there?
Shane. Who is that?
Who's that?
You fired her during COVID. Oh, that dude's a star. That's Jay White. You said indie
Who?
flippy shit don't work here, Dad. Oh, yeah. I can imagine Vince watching the Rumble like, I don't know who half these people. Like the only people he knows is Seth and fucking Roman. He's like, yeah, I don't know anybody. And Austin
Mandy
Theory's like,
Rose shows up and he goes, "Oh, she showed up. She got moved up." And they're like, "No, they fired her. She's returning." Why'd they fire her?
hey, we got it.
Another
What direction do you see for Gunther?
Gunther.
Because
Oh,
with
good
the
one.
IC title being defended in the chamber is the rumors right now.
That'd be cool.
Since Roman's not going to be in the fucking chamber.
No, he's
No.
not.
I mean, I don't have an
No,
answer to
because
that.
he has to lose the title to Sami Zayn.
I hope so.
So how you
Oh,
booking Gunther?
That'd
Is this where we get his next fucking? What is his? Oh fuck! Gunther knocks out Brock. If Brock and Gunther's
Okay.
the plan for Mania,
That could be good.
Okay.
Nah,
what do you mean, nah?
I think it's gonna be Gunther and Drew.
Gunther and Drew. That's so boring. Have they already fought?
Nope,
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have.
they
Oh, no,
haven't had a
Sheamus.
one-on-one.
Sheamus.
Hey, what did you guys think about the Bang Bros name
So
I
weird.
think it's weird.
going
It is.
down on
Weird.
Chuck's book?
That's not in my history. It's not anymore.
But I like how he's like Bang Bros,
That's-
and he's like, we should get that on a bus. He put it on Twitter, and I was like, oh no,
God,
oh no,
no.
Seamus, stop it.
That's awesome.
He said we should buy a bus. Then on SmackDown, he's like, yeah, we're going to the bus, and I was like, oh my god.
That's funny.
Oh, I watched Talking Smack, and they interviewed him, and he was like, "Yeah, we're going to our banger bus." And I was like,
Okay.
"Okay."
I'll go with that bus.
Who's the luck? Is Vince on there? Vince.
But
They didn't
bring
have-
it- but bring it-
Vince is funding it.
Vince is the originator of
He's
the banger
bringing,
bus.
he's bringing the checkbook. Right?
All right,
Bring Scarlett.
look, I think Gunther. God damn it! I think Gunther eliminating Brock would be like. Do you
I can
remember
see
years
it.
ago when Brock was beating everybody's ass and Keith Lee walked out and he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit!"
Who's
That's a
this big mother?
when Gunther walks out and like then he chops him real hard. He's like,
I would like that.
"Fuck."
Like Brock actually get
Okay,
hurt.
then they
Yeah.
throw hands, then Imperium helps throw Brock out, and then you get Gunther versus Brock. You have to get the IC title off of him somehow
You
because
do.
Here's the only problem with that is you
Brock
be
does not give a
stuck-
fuck. He doesn't exist. He's like, what's that thing you carry around with you? But that's how you book it.
What's that belt?
Dude, look,
I've
I
never seen
do-
that belt before.
Look, I've never been the biggest Drew guy. That would disappoint me if that's the match we get for Gunther.
I think it would be. I don't think the program would be that great, but
No. Drew's just
If-
getting thrown into shit.
He is.
if you want Gunther to come out of WrestleMania looking like the next top heel for your company, you got to have him beat someone like Drew's caliber.
Have him beat Brock Lesnar.
I don't think Brock Lesnar's jobbing to Gunther right now. I don't think he sees money.
Which is
How much
sad.
fucking
that,
more money does he need?
which is sad that Brock has that
He-
kind of authority.
I
to
think
say.
he's the high.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has that much authority. I don't know if he has
Yeah,
that anymore.
That's Vince's contract with him, but
I bet he has that pull still.
Daddy doesn't work here anymore.
But the
Exactly.
contract states.
but the contract it's already set in stone. That's not through. It's technically through WWE
Yeah, but
Enterprise.
isn't it
not
just
Vince,
like-
so?
Appearances, like they don't book fucking storylines and tracks. You don't know what you're going to do. If
I
he's
think-
if they're like, hey, go fight Gunther, put on a 20-minute really good match, and you're going to lose.
I
And
think
he says, "Fuck you." I mean, what
Yeah, I think he could say fuck. I
he
think
could, and then
has
he wouldn't get paid.
He has the right to turn down. Well, he's paid anyway.
Apparently, he asked if Vince can still book his matches when
I don't.
Vince
I don't believe that shit.
they told him hell no. So
Can Vince,
Right.
I know you got fired for sexually,
can you book
Doing things to
Brock's
women,
like book
but-
mine?
but he's my guy though.
Oh, God.
He's why I'm rich. I need him to do my things.
Yvonne, you're the only one with a gold around here. What would you
Yeah.
do with Gunther
I don't even know
at
what-
Mania?
I like your Brock Lesnar idea, but
Look, I already saw it on the Wrestlebuddy page, baby. It's got the fucking logo and everything.
Hey.
Gunther, Brock.
I said Stone Cold Brock Lesnar. So when I'm
Okay.
right and they're wrong,
You
I'm
think
sorry.
Stone Cold's gonna fight? Stone Cold's neck can't handle Brock Lesnar.
Yes, he could. Yes, he could. Brock,
Stone
hey,
Cold
Brock has
hands-
never hurt anybody. Never
That's-
hurt anybody.
I do.
That's a good point, I
do
guess.
like-
And that's the one
Yeah,
match
that's a
that
good
they
point.
both
That's a
never
good
got to have. We were robbed of it. So
Well, let's talk about Zach Gowen.
Oh shit! Hold
Before
on,
we say
hold on,
Brock
hold on,
hurt
hold on, hold on.
anybody.
Big E.
Big E, we forgot about him.
nice,
Oh.
nice, yeah.
I forgot about him.
Big E, he's
So
still.
I was thinking
on-
New Day, the NXT Tag Team Champions.
We're still
New Day.
waiting on him.
I want to
Come back.
see. So let's go to NXT real quick. I want to see Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo, if Carmelo's not in it, I'm pretty upset.
Yeah.
He better be
Oh,
in
dude,
it.
you'll be there live too. That'd be sweet.
That'd be
Carmelo
awesome.
is like the next. I think Breaker's in
The
it.
next big
Right.
Just
Breaker.
because, yeah,
Yeah.
Carmelo's going to be. He ain't got a title on him now either, so he's
He'll
just
be in
waiting.
it.
Oh,
Carmelo's gonna have a nice showing in it. Like,
Hey,
Absolutely.
tell me why when we went to Raw, we saw Regal's kid fight
We did.
David.
Yeah, we saw
he
Regal's
fought
kid.
Dexter Loomis in the pre-show or
Yep.
the dark match. So apparently they got big plans for Regal's kid too.
You did a good job too.
he's
It was
fantastic.
WWE main event. How soon till we see Regal?
Yeah.
Apparently, he can't be on TV for like a year.
Oh shit!
Oh, from his contract with AEW.
I don't think he has the
Oh,
desire to be
yeah,
on
so
TV.
he's just the vice president.
Oh,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right,
Fair enough.
because he was just talking about how in AEW he didn't even want to be on TV. That was just how it ended up being. So I don't think he.
they're like, he's like, Mr. Khan, I don't want to be on TV. He's like, well, what you're going to do is you're going to lead this faction.
You're gonna be on TV.
And you're going to be on AEW Rampage, Bash at the Beach, Crash at the Beach, and winter's coming, winter's almost over, and winter's over. You're booked for all of that.
Yeah.
He's like, shit, I got to get out of here.
That's probably why he did ask, because he didn't want to be on TV. So I think he's done. You won't see him on WWE TV.
He'll just train and
That makes
help
sense.
his kid out. That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's kind of sucks for as a fan because like I love
I like
seeing him on
Regal.
TV. Yeah,
I was going to throw him out as a Rumble entrant, like just come out and get thrown out by his kid or something. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
they've done crazier shit.
I think it would be possible if you wanted to use him as a manager for his kid. I think he would buy into that.
Let me throw
Makes
something
sense.
at you guys that could have happened last year. What are the odds that Shane wins the Rumble?
Fucking
he was
negative
booking it.
500.
Apparently, we were sitting directly above him, changing everything in Gorilla beneath us because we were above the Titantron.
Yeah.
And yeah, whatever the fuck was going on, like he
He wanted-
eliminated Kevin Owens.
He
I thought
did.
Chuck was going to jump off the fucking balcony
We thought he did.
because he's like, "Did he just knock out KO?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What the fuck?" And everybody in the section just looked at him and was like, "Yeah, what the fuck?"
And this is after I almost
Yeah.
killed a kid off.
That was-
And then we're reading. So we're at the bar with Baron Corbin hanging out, and
yeah.
I read online. Shane was like, "Yeah, I want to." Shane booked himself to throw out Brock, and Brock just laughed at him like, "No, no." Like, he said, "Never, kid."
I dare you to try, kid.
I don't give a fuck what your last name is. Bring it on in the ring. We'll see
What
what
the
happens.
fuck? Yeah, it was weird.
We did like, even KO talked about that on a show later. He's like talking about the Rumbles. Like, yeah, and I got eliminated apparently.
Yeah, he's like,
And then he went on.
yeah, because Shane got like let go right away. He's like, some guy don't even work here no more.
He's like, apparently I got eliminated. I don't fucking know.
All right, so
It was awesome. I love KO.
what am I missing? Who has the most eliminations in both?
That's got to be a big guy.
So I'm going Rhea and women.
Yeah, Rhea for sure.
Rhea or Raquel and women.
Oh, the
Okay,
women.
okay,
I
them
think
two.
Raquel will get the most.
I think Raquel as well. Raquel
Yeah,
gets the
Raquel,
most and
yeah.
puts her over as like a threat,
I got to be different. So I'm going to go with Rhea.
and then Rhea wins.
Rhea.
Either one
Yeah.
of them.
They're both
And
going to
then,
have strong showing.
Cody, I think Cody has the most on the men's side.
That's interesting. So who has it right now? So I remember it was Kane for a long time,
I
and
think
somebody
didn't
took that.
Strowman take
Strowman
it?
had,
You're right.
I think Strowman and Brock are tied.
Okay.
Hold on, let me look.
Cody
In
was
that
an
year-
interesting pick.
Why
Why do you?
Drew one where he basically threw out the first 14 people who showed up
Hell yeah. So why do you think Cody? That's an interesting pick for not being a big guy.
just to really build him up as the guy that's like, oh, he's here, he's on that mission, and he's not going to stop. He's laser
I like
focused.
that.
Like it's just to build him up a little bit more.
Sure.
And then when he loses, it's that much more disappointing for the fans.
I like that. Makes
Dude, so
sense.
tell me why the most Royal Rumbles won by a specific number is 4, and
Wow.
Brock has entered every Rumble except one is either 27 or 30,
Okay.
except
Brock-
for 1 year that he did number 1.
Because Brock is a lazy fuck. He wants to be.
All right, Chris Jericho has the most time.
I was
He's
gonna
been in the
say
Rumble
Jericho.
for 4 hours, 50
Wow.
minutes, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
Shortest time with Santino, who's now an Impact apparently.
Well, speaking
Yeah, yeah.
talking about the Rumble, how shitty ours was last year. Not only did Brock Lesnar win and Ronda Rousey
Right,
win,
exactly.
not only did all this other stupid shit happen, but also Kofi fucked up and
Yeah,
didn't
he
even,
botched his
he
spot.
didn't even do a cool spot.
He did. He screwed that up.
Everything sucked.
Everything sucks.
Oh, and the record is 13, and that was Brock Lesnar a few years ago.
Okay, so Brock has it now.
13.
And then Braun did it in that 50-man one over in Saudi.
Okay, that one doesn't count because it's in Saudi.
They always bring it up. They're always like, Braun did this.
Oh, baby, we're not going
enough.
to Saudi to watch it like you are.
I remember it was
We
Kane for
keep
a long
our shit
time.
in the States.
That's right. This is
We could bring Rey Mysterio throwing Dominic out.
Yeah, see,
that
could be
there's a
fun.
lot of underlying. I was going to ask you
That
guys,
could be
what
fun.
underlying story? There's going to be so many stories. I mean, it's everything comes to a head. That'll be interesting when they go face to face.
Seeing a carrying
Edge.
Cross. Cross
So,
may be in it too.
Cross's first
Cross,
Rumble.
His first Rumble.
Edge's 18th return in 2 years.
I don't think Edge returns at the Rumble.
Okay, I think he comes back and spears Balor and him fucking keep their shit.
I think because it's been done again too recently, I think they save it for the night after.
Could be.
That
I'd
too.
be okay with
That
that.
too.
I want Demon versus Brood Edge
Oh, I do
Sure.
too.
at Mania
That's probably what's going to happen.
I do
because
too.
we haven't seen the Demon in a long time
We haven't.
since the rope broke on accident and they didn't explain
They didn't explain why.
Just like, let's have the rep break. It's fine.
it. What happened? Next question.
At least
Pass.
on NXT.
And then NXT used it like again 2 weeks ago or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The rope broke.
Oh
up.
yeah, the middle rope they kept falling through or some shit.
At
Yeah.
least they acknowledge what happened.
Don't talk shit about NXT with that smirk on your face too. Did NXT just do that?
But they acknowledge that the rope broke.
I've been very nice to AEW this whole episode. I've said one bad. I called their fans idiots, which I think is fair. But
They are a few of them.
not all of them. I said not all of them.
Yeah, I got you. I'm not criticizing you, man.
Ripping
You're good.
NXT. NXT really won the war. Like their product was better.
No,
Hey,
the war.
Black and Gold, I will not. That's my favorite ever. Like I love it. This new stuff I do not like. There are very few bright spots.
This is a teachable moment.
Chase U is very fun.
Chase U, and he's working main event matches like WWE main
love
event. Dude, tell me how over he's going to be on the fucking main roster. I want to see him at the Rumble, and I want to see a whole section in red fucking shirts with their signs.
Look, just hand them out to the people who sit in those sections.
Exactly. That's what they were doing at the fucking Bengals game I went to. They're just handing out towels to everybody. It's like, it's easy. Where are you sitting? They scan your ticket. Oh, here, you get one of these. You have a whole Chase U section.
There you go.
That's good. That's a good idea. Oh, speaking of this, kind of off topic, but that made me think of it. When you go to all of your 18 events that you're going to here soon, when not private party, when
the street
profits come
He
out.
has me doing that
When street
too.
profits come out,
God, he has me
watch
doing
the tech guys up on the sidelines there, because like the tech dudes, when they came out when we were there on Raw
They
last
were
week, they all
dancing.
fucking started
Oh,
dancing.
they were like,
They were cracking me up. Like,
and the solo cups just fucking flew everywhere. It was like,
and it's all tech guys wearing their fucking gear and shit, and started
They're
fucking
like
rocking
dancing.
out. It was awesome.
Then you see the guy just randomly with a broom, like during the match, come out and sweep. I'm like, sweep those cups up. Just sweeps them in one big thing, and he's gone. I'm like, holy shit.
Those tech guys cracked me up, came out of nowhere. Like,
It's like
they shoot it off and they start fucking, they broke it down. Like, oh shit. These guys are,
this is what they do during
they're
commercials.
getting it.
This is what we're
And then when
missing.
Judgment Day was coming out, it got colder,
It did.
and then like the smoke started
we
coming
saw the
up.
fire shooting out of
Then we saw fucking Finn backstage because we had like a small
We did.
window where we could catch people. Like we saw the
Yeah.
Miz, we saw the Prophets, but like we seen Rhea walk by, and it's like I wonder what's coming. And the smoke came up, and it's like, this is the shit they hide from us on TV.
There's
Very
Rhea.
good, Kevin Dunn. Very good. But anyway,
Yeah, those tech guys cracked me up because you weren't expecting it, Then all of a sudden they start breaking down. It's like, Jesus.
no,
getting
thankfully
it.
has Beth Phoenix returning and
No.
eliminating Rhea.
no,
You know
no,
what?
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's- makes sense.
It's not
Because didn't they almost kill her in
Yeah.
the last,
They
like
did.
the fucking concerto?
The,
her
the
at-
last time we
Oh
saw
my
that,
God! Hold on
yeah.
a second.
Come on, this is ridiculous.
I can't pick Rhea.
Yeah, I'm kind of taking that away too. I don't think it's going to be Rhea either. Like, I was kind of thinking
That's
that.
not Bakley.
I don't think it's going to be Rhea. Talking about
God.
Edge and Beth.
Well, who else would it be?
Bakley, good luck to your Eagles Sunday, and if you guys play the Bengals, I will be rooting for you.
What?
I'm over the Bengals.
You wore a Bengals jersey 2 weeks ago. What are you talking
He said
about?
he's over it.
I'm over
He's
it.
over it.
Look,
This motherfucker.
That's Chuck's word.
this isn't directed at Chuck, but I have to get this out. The most entitled fucking fan
Oh
base
my
that's won nothing in
God.
35 fucking years. Oh, we own Mahomes. You don't.
Well, three,
You-
three
I
nothing.
mean, you beat him. I mean, Mark Sanchez is 4-1
Oh,
against Tom
I'm
Brady.
not
You take
saying that
Mark
we're going to win on
Sanchez-
Sunday for sure.
I'm just
but
saying.
3-0.
This isn't directed at you because you don't act this way, but no, I'm fucking over the Bengals. I know you guys are grasping
We're just
at every
excited.
little. Oh,
We're
won.
just excited.
We won. Joey Burr, Joey Ice, Joey Snow. Yeah, unless he's doing cocaine, he's not Joey Snow.
He wishes.
Okay,
He's Snow Burrow.
stop it. I can't fucking deal with
I've
it.
had me either. I can't.
I just can't deal with it now.
That's
So-
good. I didn't hear Snow Burrow. That's good.
Yeah, they fucking.
I don't know. I saw it on Facebook. I
Yeah,
didn't make
it's
it up.
everywhere. Like,
That's,
they're
that's a
fucking, like,
good one. I love that.
Joe Burrow, I followed Joe Burrow in college. I was he was smart enough to
LSU.
leave Ohio State's shitty school and went to LSU, a real school.
Oh,
And then I was like, the
Carry
Bengals
that.
hit the jackpot. I'd love to see the Bengals win. Little did I fucking know that they own the NFL now. Like they have the best quarterback now.
Well,
Their offensive
arguably.
lines, give up the most sacks. Their offensive line's now elite. Did you see them against Josh Allen? I can't deal with elite like Kitty and those idiots. I can't deal with people thinking Joe Burrow is fucking elite.
I've never heard anybody's. I think Joe Burrow's pretty good.
He's
O-line-
good.
People are saying the O-line's elite.
Yes.
no.
Did you see what we did against Buffalo without Von Miller,
I know.
motherfucker?
I remember he got sacked like 7 times in
I
one
know.
game.
Then after the game, they're like, we're play tough. Like, fuck you. Your best lineman you got from the Patriots.
I'm not going
Like,
to say
don't-
elite.
Don't.
And then we got Apple out there running his
Look, I'll
mouth
tell
like,
you right now,
bro, you get burned every time.
There's nothing the Bengals do that's elite. Nothing.
I think
Both
Burrow.
teams do.
I think Jamar Chase is elite.
He is not elite.
I agree
I
with
think
Chase.
he's elite.
He's elite when Kansas City does not double cover him like a fucking bunch of idiots. One-on-one with Chase, and the corner is shorter than Yvonne.
That's
And they think it's going to like you give up 200 yards in the first half. What did you think was like? That's just
Yeah,
stupidity.
he was. I remember that play. He was double covering.
I'm not even
I'm not
focusing on the one game. I'm speaking overall. Jamar Chase is just an elite receiver in the
saying,
league.
I think he is. Chase makes
I
me
think
happy.
he's a top 4 for sure.
They don't do anything elite. Like they're a good passing team. They don't use Mixon enough.
I
The
think
defense is solid.
They did this past
I
Sunday.
think what helps them though is that Joe Burrow and him played in college together, so they have a repertoire that has just transitioned over into the NFL, and it was a brilliant way to thing to draft both of them because it's worked out for them.
Absolutely.
But Jamar Chase, I think, is elite, 100%.
I agree. I think he is too.
If you can argue him being a top 3 in the league, you have to call him elite.
I wouldn't argue that he is top 3, but top 7, sure. But
My problem is Apple runs his mouth and he gets
sucks.
burnt all the
And
time.
he sucks.
And he does.
He cost you guys a Super Bowl.
I agree.
But
I was really drunk, but I agree.
oh, that's what set me off. We got screwed. Like, okay, you guys did not get screwed.
There's that one bullshit.
You
play.
were winning
I
the
remember-
whole fucking game.
I remember that shitty call though.
They were up like 21-3 for like 3
It
quarters.
wasn't that much.
No, you guys were beating them by 2 scores the whole
It might have
game.
been 2 scores.
I was in a chair. I went to my buddy Kevin's. We'll get back to the Rumble. I went to my buddy Kevin's. He put me in a fucking chair. He put a bingo. Kevin, I'm a big dude. Kevin's like twice my size. He puts a Bengals hoodie over my Mac Jones jersey, and they fucking take me to the chair.
Well, that was the bad luck.
So
You
like
can't be doing that shit.
I was like, I need a Bud Light. They're like feeding it to me because as soon as I put the jersey on, Beckham got hurt.
See, that's
You guys
the bad luck.
scored. No, you got everything went in your way.
Oh, I see.
Because I was wearing my Mac fucking, Money Jones. This the real Money Mac.
God.
Yeah, the fucking kicker is trash. He's not Money Mac. He can't make a fucking extra point.
Nick Pearson.
Yeah, I had him in fantasy and I still won. But anyway,
He
all
missed
right,
his-
baby, I'm done. I'm fucking over the Bengals.
All
We
right.
have the most fucking righteous fucking idiot fans in this state, dude. Ohio State and fucking the Bengals.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
unbearable. And people that root for both, I'm done. Get out of my life. And if you have an Ohio State tattoo, just go away.
Seriously. That too, bro.
But anyway, I'm sorry, I ran it.
So
That happens.
I was about to change my pick.
I'm not. I think Rhea.
Yeah.
She's gonna throw Beth out.
Oh,
I
you're-
mean, I'm not. Rhea's not losing.
I wonder if that continues, though.
It could.
Is that story? Do you keep that going, or just acknowledge
I
that
mean,
it never happened?
It might continue to WrestleMania. That's why we'll
So
accumulate.
does that
But
fuck,
Beth
that would fuck
Phoenix-
Rhea out of it, then,
Beth-
right?
Beth-
Unless Beth Phoenix is going to go on Raw and win the title.
Beth Phoenix.
No.
No. Beth Phoenix ain't gonna.
Maybe
stick
it's
around.
like hell no.
She's gonna.
Rhea and Beck, they can go to, or Beth can go at Saudi. There's a Saudi show in between where these kind of
Oh,
matches
is there?
belong.
I didn't
I
realize
thought
that.
Elimination Chamber was
didn't
in
realize that.
fucking.
I
Canada.
think there's also a Saudi show in between there. So there's,
So is there a chamber and Saudi between WrestleMania and the Rumble?
I don't
really
know
don't
for
know.
sure when that Saudi show is, but I know I'm pretty sure there's one between now and WrestleMania.
Gotcha.
All right, so you got 28th, the Rumble, the 18th, Chamber in Montreal, then Mania. There is not a Saudi until
Okay. Fuck.
second part of this year.
Fair enough.
Beth
Well,
Phoenix.
nobody wants a Saudi show, baby. What the fuck?
I don't
Yeah.
want Rhea and Beth Phoenix at WrestleMania though.
Probably what's going to happen. I think we're going to see more of like an Edge and Beth versus a Judgment Day scenario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the full cards, Rumble, Vic, and NXT Vengeance Days
Yeah.
next weekend. Then the Chamber's the 18th. And Stand and Deliver is the same weekend as is the same day as the first night of WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's at like 11 o'clock in the morning.
I'm cool with that. Watch
Oh,
the
yeah.
real, watch that epic fucking NXT shit. that
I need a
Mayday
reason to
hates.
drink at 11 a.m. I'm in.
And Money in the Bank in London and the O2
I love
Arena in
that.
July. That's all that's announced so
I
far.
love
Okay. Damn.
Cool. I like having a bunch of pay-per-views though. It's been nice.
Hey, baby, are you going to go to London to watch Money in the Bank?
Yeah, you're gonna go there.
It's my number one on my bucket list is to watch a show in the UK. Those
Oh,
crowds
yeah.
are insane. They're awesome.
That crowd at the last one that we watched was fucking amazing. We knew 3
Yeah,
people in the crowd. And
absolutely.
they had a blast.
That'd be like it'd be the best wrestling experience you could possibly have, I think.
Oh, absolutely. And they all appreciate. There's no bitching and moaning. They appreciate to be there because
They
do. Yeah.
never. It's like it's a
If we
blast.
see a Beth Phoenix, if we do,
You know,
Beth Phoenix don't come around often like
then
Edge
why
does.
would Becky just not win?
If that goes the other way, it could be
Could
a
be.
Becky or a Raquel
I mean,
Rodriguez can
what do you
win
do?
too.
Becky
I can't forget about Becky. Not gonna lie.
Bianca, Becky Charlotte for the 80th time.
So
Hey.
we need to mix it up.
All right, if we had,
That's
if
why
you
I would
had-
say like a Raquel Gonzalez.
So, like, with the men-
someone new like her.
with the men's, we had Cody, Sammy, and The Rock.
Yep.
We have a good feeling that one of those is most
Three,
likely
yeah.
to happen. 3 women make you guys feel that way because I got Rhea,
I still got Rhea.
I got Becky.
Becky will be the final four. I
Becky.
bet.
And then
Charlotte's not in it.
It's not in it.
Asuka would be in the final four.
Asuka
That
would
I
makes
think
sense.
there's a legit chance that my plus 5,000 on FanDuel that doesn't exist hits.
Oh, what about Alexa Bliss? I already said her, so she has to be in the
If
final
she
four.
when she loses, she could be added.
No, she's the championship match.
Well,
Never
see,
mind.
That's
it
right.
depends how they position these matches. I assume
Yeah.
the men's ends the night, and I
Yeah.
assume the women's would start, right?
Start it. Yeah, good.
Probably, yeah, most
Yeah,
We
likely.
don't
I
know
would
that.
I would assume that Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns starts.
That's what happened last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I didn't even talk about that match.
We all know Roman Reigns
Oh, it's
wins.
fine.
Like, it doesn't really matter.
My graphic, Chuck, my graphic.
There we go. You got
For your audio listeners, you're missing out. This epic picture of Roman Reigns
Did you
and
get
Kevin
your pick
Owens
for the Rumble?
in
Did
a
you?
thunderstorm.
That is pretty
I'm
sweet.
staying with Rhea.
In a
I'm not
thunderstorm.
changing it.
I don't think Beth Phoenix is going to play a big factor because honestly, we're kind of over what happened, and Rhea's
I'm not
moving
changing
on to
Rhea.
bigger and better things.
Oh,
Sorry,
but,
Beth
but
Phoenix.
Does
Beth
everyone-
isn't over.
Does everyone
She
have
better
Roman
get over
Reigns?
Yeah, we all have Roman.
Okay.
If it
Right.
opens the show, 100% Roman Reigns.
Rhea Ripley's over it,
Okay.
just like we are.
So that's about what that gets. It's been a good build. I mean,
Yeah.
we've,
So,
touched,
I mean,
we've already
you have to have the match.
The whole
Yeah.
bloodline shit just goes all as one.
The problem with the storyline, though, is just like, I mean, we know who's going to win the main event.
We know.
Well, I mean, they meant the main event, but the championship match with
What?
Roman Reigns, he's not going to lose that arena
He's
pay-per-view.
Oh,
So.
I'll say, if it main events, I think there is a sliver of a chance he loses.
I agree.
If it main
Yeah.
events, I would agree because why would it main event otherwise?
Exactly.
So if it main events, I would agree with that. But
Yeah. Sammy wins the Rumble earlier in the night, then goes and
And then he
Kid.
helps Kevin Owens on accident.
And then
Accident.
and then after the match, he just kicks him right in the face, and then Sammy's standing tall with both belts, and it's like, what the fuck just happened?
I would like that.
We can
That'd be
see
amazing.
Yeah. I'll be
KO for
all in.
Sami Zayn for the title.
All right, so we'll end on this. Saturday at midnight, people will be talking about what after the Rumble ends? Baby.
The Rock.
I hope
The
not,
Rock.
but probably.
The Rock,
All right,
probably.
Yvonne.
If he doesn't show up, they'll be talking about him. If he does show up, they'll be talking about him.
That's
So
a good point.
Yeah,
That's a fair
sure.
point.
They're gonna be talking about Sami Zayn after
All
the
right.
Rumble.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the talk.
They're going to be talking about Sammy accidentally cost the Usos and won the Rumble.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be talking about how LA Knight beat Bray Wyatt.
that too.
It could be.
Any of those.
Could be.
And Mountain Dew Pitch Black looks gross, and I'm not looking forward to drinking it. But for
Their
Hey,
sales.
my son loves it. So
I have not had it. I put these weird rules on myself. Like I'm not allowed to drink one until Saturday. So like it's just sitting
There's
there.
weird rules.
if
Like,
you
I
like
like-
any of the Mountain Dews, you'll like that. That's
I like every Mountain Dew except that peach shit they just came out with.
I like
But
Baja
everything else-
Blast.
Baja Blast probably my favorite. Taco
So,
Bell saved
yeah.
my life. Okay.
Has it saved your life, or is it taking time
I
off?
spent a lot more time on the shitter, but that's not either here nor there.
Wow,
So,
Could be
I mean,
healthy.
it enhances.
that's a personal.
could be
problem.
healthy.
Anyway,
That's a personal issue.
all right. You guys got Sammy.
I got Sammy.
I got Sammy.
I really do think people's gonna be like, "Holy shit, that match was fucking nuts!" And how the fuck Bray lose? Or
Or
I think we get a reveal.
A reveal. What does that mean?
I think that we figure out that fucking Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy.
Oh, okay. I
we
got
could,
you.
yeah, we could.
All right.
I think that he'll come out. Bray will be like, "What the fuck?" He'll take his fucking mask off. He'll be like, "Boom!" LA Knight hits his finisher, and then he wins. And then Knight disappears, and then you just have him staring down at Bray, and that's how you start the Uncle Howdy versus Bray feud.
I
And
do.
then we all
And you get
believe-
LA Knight over.
see now you done made me change my mind. I think Bray
Oh.
Wyatt has to win.
Why?
I think when Uncle Howdy comes out, last time we saw Uncle Howdy, he attacked Bray, and then that's basically flipped a switch in Bray. So now the next time you see Uncle Howdy, if he's coming out there, he's going to attack LA Knight to show that, because he's basically his inner self, and that now that they're in agreement with each other, they both have the same motto of like, I'm violent, I'm going to hurt you, I'm going to do things the bad way. He comes to help Bray so that they become one again.
Well, what about
All
his?
right.
What about his promo? He's like, "I am Uncle Howdy. I am like he,
Exactly. There you go.
and
So
he didn't, like I feel like he didn't learn. Like I feel like Howdy has to do it again.
Well,
I think what happens with Bray stories is you have to really think of some crazy shit.
Yeah,
because
I remember that fucking match, the swamp match. Like he has a very creative
yeah,
mind.
so
Yeah.
I think you just have to think outside the realm of what we've seen, because I feel like week to week he's something different.
yeah,
I agree.
So
we never know what to expect with him.
I think if we
Yep.
saw Uncle Howdy, we'd expect him to attack him again. So
We've
I'm
seen
thinking
him
that
on
other way.
Monday.
We did.
No, not this Monday. My
No, he
bad.
wasn't
I'm
out
going
this
back to the Monday we.
We did see
Yeah, he
him.
wasn't there this Monday. That thing was badass.
I think we will see him. I think he's focused right now with Alexa because you think he's been messing with like this dark Alexa Bliss.
God damn it.
I think that's where they're going with her. He's starting with her. He's going to mess with her and be like, yeah, you need to join us.
I got like 2 minutes to decide. Fuck, baby. I'm going to quit bringing you on these damn prediction shows. You maybe
Man,
double
you
guess,
done,
triple
you
guess
changed my
everything I
mind,
do.
though. You made me change my mind.
You did.
I'm going with fucking Bray. God
Bray.
Oh, come on. That's our differences. Killing me.
No, it's not.
I just can't see Bray
Wait.
Wyatt lose.
It was, yeah.
But we
No,
will.
you got Alexa.
I do have Alexa, yeah.
I just think.
Hold on, Yvonne. What do we have different? Nothing?
Do we have anything different?
No.
That's it. Me
Wait.
and Chuck
Who
had
did y'all pick to win the Rumble? So you had Seth.
Which Rumble?
Chuck, who the hell did you have? I didn't even type
Oh,
it
yeah.
in.
Sami Zayn.
Yvonne.
I'm going by my heart, which is probably a mistake. My heart never leads me in the right direction. But
Like I said, the talk of the night's going to be Sami Zayn.
God damn it, baby. Give me a title back. I can't. I'm not tying. I'm not doing it. I can't fucking pick Sammy now.
Yeah, you can.
Everybody else has him.
And
Go with
also,
Cody. That'll be a great tiebreaker. I like
or
that.
the Rock.
Cody's not going to.
Josh has never picked The Rock in his life. That's for sure.
Finally.
I'm kidding.
They actually just saw a picture of the new video game, too, and The Rock was on it.
So if Alexa Bliss wins, you win.
Let's go, Alexa.
So I need something to
Come on,
counter
Uncle Howdy.
Sami
I'm just
Zayn.
saying. Come on,
It's going to
Uncle
be The
Howdy.
Rock or Cody, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm going with the dude.
It's going to make you sick.
Chuck,
Just
who is
saying.
my least favorite wrestler from the Attitude
The
Era?
Rock.
Probably The Rock.
Rock. Just go ahead.
My RSH championship hopes are going to lie with the fucking Rock because I'm picking The Rock.
In 2020,
This-
in 2020 fucking 3, we're talking about The Rock winning
Thank
the
you,
Royal
The
Rumble.
Rock. Yeah, just like him.
You fans out there on FanDuel, the plus 300 ain't really that big of an odd for The Rock.
You guys keep watch this episode,
God damn it.
especially.
I mean,
Josh picks his The Rock.
Look, I came into this picking Alexa, LA Knight, Bianca Belair,
Baby, just
Roman. Roman was the only
threw
one I
all
didn't
that out
change.
the window.
All my picks changed in the last hour and 32 minutes.
Thanks, baby.
Thanks a lot.
I blame all of you.
I analyze shit, man. I'm sorry.
It's called smart logic.
All right, I am going with fucking Bray.
And
okay?
we could
I'm
maybe
officially put all.
adding Seth
He gonna be
Rollins.
mad as fuck at me on Saturday when LA Knight wins.
Oh, dude, if LA Knight wins, I'm coming at you on Twitter.
Sorry,
I'm just gonna
Wrestlebuddy
I'm
feud.
just gonna say damn you and put your at right there. That's all I'm gonna say.
If-
And you'll know exactly why.
You're going to get blocked.
It's gonna happen right after. I'm not gonna say anything bad to him.
I mean, you're going to block him, I mean.
Oh no, I'm not gonna block you. I can't talk shit if you don't see it.
If we don't
All
see
right, Bakley. There's no way we get Cody Rollins again unless there's a title involved.
that's not
We talked about that earlier.
that's not.
Maybe.
If we don't see a Cody throwing Seth, I can see Cody throwing Seth out.
Ah.
Something like that. And like Josh said, maybe like a brawl happens, maybe.
Fuck The Rock. I don't even want to type it into the banner.
Just put Dwayne.
Baby, I hate The Rock.
What do we say about these picks?
I
We
always
pick
told
with
my after I
our-
saw the Tooth Fairy,
not with our heart. With
I
our-
always told myself if I had a
with our
child,
gut.
they're gonna know the Tooth Fairy's fake and it's not the fucking Rock.
What about Larry the Cable Guy?
You're gonna have Scar.
The only
show
character The Rock played was good. Was he was somewhat like retarded with Mark Wahlberg, and I feel like that's
The other
Rock.
guys?
Yeah, no, the one Pain and Gain.
him.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Pain and Gain was great.
That's The
That
Rock.
was good.
Like
I saw
kind of
Pain and Gain.
stupid, you know, just
He ain't
a roided
stupid.
out freak. That's The Rock.
He's not a freak.
I like him
or
in
something.
Walking Tall.
I do too.
I
That's
did-
a good movie.
I must have missed that
I
one.
watched it. Oh, you'd like the other guys because Sim and Samuel L. Jackson jump off a roof together and die.
Oh yeah, he does. That is The Rock's best performance in any movie. Everyone has Bray Wyatt.
But what if The Rock helps you win? What if he does? Would you say something nice
Look,
about it? Would.
I am purposely retyping shit that's already typed so I don't have to type in The Rock. Baby, it runs deep, dude. I hate The Rock. And then he started talking shit about John Cena.
Just
Dude.
put in the most electrifying
No, I'm-
sports entertainer of all time.
Just put Rock. No, that's one.
Just put Dwayne. Put Rocky Johnson's son.
Yeah, Roman's cousin.
All right, here we go.
The other bloodline guy.
Baby has Seth Rollins.
Josh was
Chuck and Yvonne have Sami Zayn, and I have an eye-raising asshole. So
I like it. We all know who that means.
We know.
We get it.
Josh is in trouble. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
that open ends it. Then I'll be like, "Hey, you see Kevin Owens raise his eyebrow? Like, you see that time?
He rose it.
You see
He
that
rose
time? Now look, if I put stupid fucking neck tattoo, we know it's Cody.
We know it's Cody.
That's fair.
I like the WWE version of Cody we had briefly.
I do too.
Until he about died.
But,
Yeah, he did.
all right, so summarize. Everybody's got Bray Wyatt. One more time before we end. God damn it. Streamer, there we go. Me, Bebe, and Yvonne got Bianca. Chuck has Alexa. So Chuck's champion.
There's my win.
If Chuck wins this match, he'll be in the driver's seat for the championship.
And Alexa's got me. She's my boo.
I'm not gonna say nothing to that.
So if Alexa wins,
Yeah.
your chances go up huge. If she loses,
No, she's not losing.
it's going to come down to Sami Zayn or The Rock. So Bebe, we might need a mediator here. If neither of them, if say Cody wins
Well,
and we're tied, what the fuck do we do then?
And then Yvonne retains.
No, we're not tying. You guys did not let me fucking tie.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
You
we
tie
did.
all
Not
the
the
time.
last time.
We
Yes,
tie
we
all
did.
of the
Hey,
time.
Pick
We
the
did
pick the
tie.
final four and have that as your tiebreaker.
We did that
Whoever-
last year.
Yeah,
Whoever has more in the final four.
we can do that.
Pick a men's or pick the men's
All right,
or
real
women's and
quick.
pick like four of them. There you go.
There you go, Bebe. See,
Like what-
mediating.
Like what me and Chuck did.
All right.
We picked one.
Final four in the women's rumble.
That's what me and him did last year. Actually, matter of fact, we.
Hot takes. Who y'all got
Jay Uso.
in the women's rumble?
Oh, Jay Uso.
Write it in. Write it in. I heard him say it.
Jay Uso. Not Jay. No, not Jay Uso.
All right, so you have Rhea winning, so I imagine she's in your four. So who else?
Oh, I don't even fucking know, man.
All right, y'all just start throwing them out.
Raquel. That's that bitch's name, right? Raquel.
Raquel,
that
yeah,
bitch. Her name is Raquel.
Rhea.
that
Becky Lynch.
That's a good one too.
Bailey.
Yeah, and then what Bailey just did Monday.
All right, Yvonne.
Chuck took half point.
No.
Okay. He did.
If we have the same
Regular
fucking
life.
final four, Bebe, who's your final four?
Yeah, go with Jimmy next.
I don't even know.
We're all on
I just threw out the big names, bro.
Rhea, Asuka, Becky,
Alaska's a good one.
Oscar as well.
well, I was, but good God.
and Roxanne.
Okay.
NXT. Okay. Raquel.
Put on
Who
a
the fuck else?
headlight.
Becky.
Oh, spend it.
So I got Rhea, Oscar.
Everybody's
Raquel, and
taking
Becky.
mine. Okay.
Well, that's what you get
But
for
there's,
picking
I
mine.
know.
there's a little different, so you can still
That's
mix it
all right.
up.
That's what
All right, Yvonne, what do you got?
I'll stick with Rhea.
Well, you have to. You
I
have
have to. That's the only one.
Actually, but if you pick somebody else, he kind of puts you if you're wrong with Rhea, you could get a point here instead.
Yeah. Well, this will be our tiebreaker if we need it.
Oh gosh. All right. Let's see. I'll stick with Raquel. Somebody from NXT again. I don't think Roxanne would be.
I couldn't name
Charlotte?
an NXT person if I wanted to.
I don't know.
She's a champion.
Is
She can
Charlotte
be in
Sure,
it.
you could. Jinder Mahal's in NXT.
Ew,
But if a woman, I mean. But Charlotte can be in it because she's a champion.
I was just being a smart.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. Shall we?
You know,
She
she
will
wants
be
all
in
the
it.
gold.
Yeah, so we'll give it to her.
All right, two more.
If we see Alexa lose, when we do,
Okay,
maybe
Alexa.
maybe her, maybe
Who
her.
else?
Let's see. Oscar, what the heck?
There you go.
I can't think here.
Men.
Here we go. Jay Uso.
Notice I looked at you first.
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, there you go.
Seth Rollins. Cody Rhodes.
I like it.
Can I pick my final four with The Rock not in it?
Yeah, I did. That's what I did with the women's.
Just in case he doesn't show up.
I would because he's not. If he's not officially in it, why not?
Yes.
So, like he's my winner, but if if The Rock's there, he wins, correct?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he's in it, yeah.
Or does the whole bloodline? I don't know. So Sammy, I forget Jey Uso. Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes,
I like it.
Yvonne.
Okay, I'll stick with Sammy. Obviously, I'm gonna change that one.
All right, you called on.
Shut up. Shut up.
That's all right.
I gotta still stick with Seth and Cody.
Hey, man.
I would agree.
I would say Jimmy, but I'm gonna put KO.
Oh, there you go.
KO.
Sammy, Seth, KO, and who? Cody.
Cody.
Bebe, who's your final four?
I'll throw KO.
Sammy, Cody, Seth, and Solo.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
See, Jimmy's mixing it up too. Solo. I forgot about Solo.
So it
We'll
makes
have
sense.
Seth and Cody have to team up because they're
Yep.
out.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense.
See how that works.
I like it. I like it.
I got Matt Cardona, Heath Lee, Swerve Scott, and Ty Dillinger.
I like it.
That's a good one.
You got this shit on lock.
So, Sammy, Seth, Cody. I'm trying to be different.
Sure. And they might mix it up. I
And-
mean,
and if we do see like a Sammy KO,
I'm
Jimmy,
stealing
we can
Solo.
see.
Solo's a good one. I kind of forgot about Solo, but I think if I still have to go on with my theory. So it makes sense for Sammy to accidentally fuck over Jay because Jay just came to Sammy's defense on Monday.
I like Bakley's. He has Cody, Zayn, Carmelo, Hayes, and Seth Rollins.
Ooh, I like
Hayes
that.
comes in
I like it.
and last to the final four.
I love it.
That'd be great.
That's
There
awesome.
you go.
I like it.
Dude, baby, I know I'm not the only one that wants him and Seth, right? Like that match has to happen when he comes up to the main roster.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. I love it.
And
That's
he's got
WrestleMania 41.
ooh, Raquel,
In Philadelphia.
Raquel, Rhea, Beth, and Shayna. Is his
Ooh,
final
Shayna
four for the
Baszler. I
women.
forgot about her. And
Yeah, I'm over Baszler.
If Vince was in charge and Rhea was gone, I'd be like, yeah, Vince is going to use her like Rhea. But
Yeah.
Triple H
yeah,
is not going to do that.
That's fair.
But all right, so we all got KO.
I like
Sorry, we all got Roman.
Wow.
Yeah, we.
Okay.
Ahead of ourselves there.
Sami Zayn for Yvonne
Yep.
and Chuck.
Yep.
Bebe's got Seth. I have The Rock. let's keep it moving. Ripley, 80% of Bebe has Rhea Ripley. The other 20 is on Pornhub with Mandy Rose.
But
So
I did.
OnlyFans. It's a
Baby,
paid
I-
version.
and we're telling the two people watching live that we're guaranteeing that new Oscar will be here.
New Oscar. Yep.
Cody, obviously. Jay White.
Yep.
Would you guys consider them like definite, like surprises?
I don't know Jay White well enough to guarantee it or not.
I think Jay White's a surprise. I don't think it's a definite.
Do people know him? Like when
Yeah,
AJ
I think
Styles,
enough people will know him.
okay, because when AJ Styles came out, weren't they in Florida where like Impact was? So like
I don't
they
know.
were familiar with him because he walked out, and I remember him because Chuck like was a huge fan of his in TNA. So like I didn't know who the fuck AJ Styles was because I live in the WWE walls.
I know,
and
I
don't go
didn't
anywhere
I think
else.
enough of the people know who he is where he'll get some kind of pop, and then he's the kind of guy that can win you over with his just what he does.
Makes sense.
All right, Raw Women's Championship. Everybody but Chuck has Bianca.
That's my win right there. That's my golden
Before
ticket.
Baby makes me change my goddamn mind again, we're all taking Bray Wyatt.
Well, Chuck and I could have told you that.
And then our
Right?
final four
It
men.
was that easy. Okay, I won't
Our
push
final
it that
four
easy.
women: Rhea, Raquel, Bailey, Becky for Chuck, Rhea, Raquel,
It's hard to
Asuka,
argue. It's hard
Alexa
to
for
argue.
Yvonne, Rhea, Asuka, Raquel, and Becky for me.
We have like favorite names.
I
in there,
typed
don't
in
we?
the men's ones and I forgot to save it, so whatever. But
Any of those.
dude,
can
I'm so
go.
mad right now. Fucking these banners.
No, we know what you're mad about. So
I gotta pick the fucking Rock. I know.
Fine.
And he's not even in my final four.
I mean, the poster is all electricity, so it's a good bet.
Yeah.
It
I
is.
mean,
If The Rock wins the Rumble, I win the championship. I don't know if I could take the title. Like
So-
I might give it back. Like it might be a
don't
tainted.
don't give me no pity. I'm retaining it.
Rock
I
is-
don't need pity from
The
the
Rock
Rock.
is such a joke. Anyways,
Yes.
hey, babe, you got anything to promote?
Yeah, Raw recaps after Monday night on the Wrestlebuddy channel. Go check it out. And then also the Drip King of Wrestling on YouTube. On every Sunday night, we just talk about all the cool shit that happened in the past week of wrestling. So check that out as well. And that's it.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Where can we find you on Twitter? What's your handles?
At Jimmy Bebe, because somebody took Jimmy Bebe like 10 years ago and they don't even use Twitter anymore. And it's sad.
Unbelievable. Hate those people. Take all the good stuff and they don't
The
even use it.
worst.
Hey, you know the deal. Said Nia Jax will be in the Rumble. Crying emoji, I think.
Yeah, I think they're all crying, throwing up emojis. I'd be throwing up too if you see her.
Will we see Nia Jax in her hole at the Rumble? Well, you have to tune in Saturday, 8:00,
Who knows?
5 Western time to find out.
Dude, she
Yeah.
is the worst. Cool, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this show. If not, we're an hour and a half in, so it's on you. So fuck off. And be sure to check out Jimmy Baby and all of the Wrestlebuddy. Check out Josh's materials. Check out Yvonne's materials. Check out Jimmy Baby's materials. All very good shit. And be sure to watch us here at the same place, same time next week, Wednesday night, in between the 6 and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time hour. We kind of go when we want to because, hey, it's our show. And we will do. You will see
Hey, it's our show.
maybe a new champion next week. Maybe not a new champion next week. It would all come down to Saturday night.
This would
Not
be
a
the-
spoiler.
this
Not
would
a new
be like-
champion. Not.
This would be the most. It's like beating the Jets. It's like it doesn't even make. It wouldn't even mean anything. Like even New England at their worst always beats the Jets. It's like if I win a tainted title because of that fucking bitch, The Rock.
You have to say something nice
I
about it.
pick Rock. You were my literally last choice. Like I tried everything else.
Josh's desperation.
And don't do any more movies, please. All right, I'm done.
And until next time, continue to fear regularly scheduled hostilities.
I think I'm gonna cry.